I need alcohol. Hold on.
I just put us live, Lynn. Literally, as I click the little microphone button. Oh my god, Lynn. God.
We've done it.
We have done it. Hi guys. Hello. We're live on the internet. It's Saturday, and this is exactly what you're getting tonight. It is Saturday. Welcome to Demiplanes and Doodles. Lynn needs alcohol, apparently.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. So hi guys, welcome in. Yeah, I have nothing else to say other than that. Lynn, do you have anything to say?
I'm sorry.
Fine. Okay, I accept your apology.
It's like I felt it in my soul and I had to yell it.
Suddenly, I need alcohol. Whoops.
Like he's pushing the button I need.
I need it right now. My body says I need it. So, hello and yes to more booze is what is said. So, I should just conduct an entire episode as Stranger one day.
Oh no.
And that would just be awful and terrible. No, not allowed. So yes, tonight is a night where we're gonna have many drinks. We're going to talk about our anime boy crushes, girl crushes, monster crushes. You know, everybody has one of those. Or is that just me?
No.
Yes.
No. I'm pretty sure
that's still a really nice. I really enjoy the sound that the cork makes every time I pull out my gold, my Russian standard.
I'm starting to think you're just doing it on purpose now.
I'm just doing it to.
It's like, nice. Anime.
My goblin brain said that this makes a very nice noise. So yeah. Do we have any announcements, Lynn, before we start getting sloshed?
Apologies in advance.
Apologies in advance. Yes. I guess starting off, as always, we have our friends at Talon and Claw. You can always go check them out. We got our links down below for them. They make wonderful tabletop wooden products. They make dice vaults, DM screens. They have this awesome spell slot tracker, which right now, from literally now until Sunday, if you purchase something from their Etsy store that's $30 or more, you get a random free spell tracker thing that they make. So go check them out. Go see what they have to offer. They have many wonderful dice. They make great wooden dice. They have like custom engravings and all that good stuff as I'm carefully pouring in the cranberry juice to my glass. There it is. Cosmo. It's a trashy Cosmo because I am...
Cosmo.
It's a dumpster Cosmo because I am not drinking this in the appropriate glass, and it's like way more than I should have. So,
just spritz of orange juice on the vodka.
Just a small spritzing of cranberry on top of the vodka. Yes. Yeah. So go check out Talon and Claw. The link's all down below. You can put in the code Divine Conquer at checkout, and you get 10% off on your purchase. So go check them out and support them in all that they do. They also have a current dice vault, which is their vault for the cure. It's going to be their Council of 7, and it is specifically for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, hey, there's something. Okay. And save the titties. Or, more importantly, save the people that are attached to the titties. That's more important. Anyway. Speaking of...
Anyway.
No. Anyway. I'm not doing that joke. I stopped myself before it happened. So, Alistair.
Yeah, so, me and Vic are... crazy people, and we actually took on a outrageous project that launched this year in August, and it's called Alistair, and it's a webcomic that you can read for free on Webtoon. We update it bi-weekly on Mondays, so this coming Monday is going to be chapter 6.
But
it's going to be released.
If you were a patron,
if you're a patron for as little as $1 a month, you actually get the comic a couple days early. You get it on Fridays instead of the Mondays. And you also get weekly goodies as well, like behind-the-scenes stuff, the scripts you guys can see, art panels we didn't use, some concept art stuff, and sneak peeks for the next chapter. But,
Yep.
Links below on that as well.
Yep. So, yeah, got all the links below. We have many different tiers that you can choose from. Lowest one is literally $1. Highest one, I believe we have for $13, and that is our Zesty tier. So once a month, you get some really spicy art from me and Lynn.
That it appears nowhere else in the universe.
It literally appears nowhere else in the universe but your own email. So, it's
do
okay.
with that as you will.
Do with that as you will. It's okay. Your secret is safe with us. And ours with yours.
That's a good point.
All right. So should we get into it?
Let's get into it.
All right. Let me throw us on the Demiplane. And as said, there we go. We're returning to fan art. We're gonna talk about all of our favorite animes. Len has made a wonderful discovery recently that Len's gonna talk about.
I am. We'll get there.
We'll get there, but first I'm gonna gush about my list of anime crushes. So let me save.
Was Hal one of them?
Hal was surprisingly not one of them. Although I did secretly wish to have some dashing individual to whisk me away from my monotonous life. I think I was more in love with the idea of concepts where the main character who lived a day-to-day monotonous, like kind of like boring life was whisked away by some individual on some grand adventure. I think I was more in love with that than I was an actual person.
Oh, like the romanticized idea.
Yeah, the romanticized idea of just disappearing forever.
Wait, so you were
from society.
You were like the epitome of I'm not in love with you. I'm in love with the idea of you.
I have, yes, basically. I definitely had that a lot in my life, and I would have to pay you lots of money hourly for me to dissect that. But yes.
Fair. Welcome to therapy.
Welcome to therapy.
Because I'm putting on my drawing glove. Ominously.
Oh.
Welcome to therapy, and then I'd like
slaps on that drawing glove. Oh god.
Snap it.
Oh. Oh no, I don't know where mine is. Oh well, I'm gonna have to live without it tonight. Oh, I see it. It's on the bookshelf. Let me save this real quick and just kind of barely reach a leg over to grab it. It's only across the room.
It's fine.
It's fine. I'm barely like grabbing for it. Like I didn't have to stand up or anything. Certainly did not have to leave the comforts of my chair or detach myself from my headphones, but hey, we did it.
Chat, tell us who some of your crushes are were.
Or we could talk about we could also talk about like what was like your first introduction into fictitious media, I should say.
Yeah. I mean, that's a hard question because you're kind of shoved your face into it as soon as you're born.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me phrase it this way. What was the one that you
influenced you?
Yes, that influenced you, that you felt that profound connection with, that basically you watched it and you're like, yes, this is for me. Like that's like that kind of thing.
It's funny you say that just because I was actually thinking today because we planned this episode a couple days in advance and stuff, so we had time to like kind of stew on it. But I was thinking about how stuff that you consume or happens to you when you're little, like, explains so much when you're an adult. And I don't know, I just think it's a really cool thing, because I was thinking about how when I was a kid, like, I don't watch a lot of anime, I don't, and there's a reason for that, we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But I remember being, like, elementary school, so like 7, 8, right? That's elementary school age, right?
I think, sure.
I think it is. Yeah, because you start like kindergarten at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God.
Boop, it's gone forever.
Okay. But I remember, like, my mom was the art teacher in our elementary school.
Here's a young one.
Yes, thank you. Hi. So my mom was an art teacher in our elementary school, and I always have to, like, drive to school with her, and we'd have to, like, get there early. So I'd have to wake up at, like, 6 a.m.
Oh, same. Yeah, I had that lifestyle where I had a parental figure that was a
Part of the
teacher.
faculty.
That was part of the
Yeah.
faculty. So you were up at 5 or 6 a.m. You were shuttled off to school, and you had to sit there for like an hour before anyone else showed up.
Yeah, pretty much. But I remember waking up like super early, and then it was too early for like the kids' cartoons to be on.
Yep.
So instead, I was getting the tail end of Adult Swim.
Was it Pee Wee's Playhouse? Was it Pee Wee's Playhouse?
I did watch that a lot as a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
No, the show that just so happened to be on was either the ending of Adult Swim, which I think was only on like weekends or like Fridays,
Yeah.
or the ending of Toonami.
Oh yeah. I remember when.
So
Yeah.
I would wake up and be like, yeah, Pokemon's gonna be on in like an hour. What am I gonna watch?
Yeah, Pokemon.
So instead of, watching that, guess who graced my screen as a young child that I didn't really remember until later on in
Oh
life?
god, please tell me.
It was Lupin.
Oh my god.
So I was thinking about that, like, that's where this all started.
Lupin.
My love of like the kind of moron / long-legged rogue hero bastard.
Bastard. Legged
And
bastard.
I was just thinking about that, and I was just like, that explains a lot. Because like that's the first thing I'd see when I'd wake up in the morning, and I don't think I remember what was actually happening in the episodes. I just remember seeing the characters, and I remember seeing the art style and be like, this is very old. Why is it on?
This is very old.
This is old. Why is this on? I want Pokemon.
Where is the Pokemon? God damn. Okay, fine. I was trying to move stuff, but apparently it doesn't want me to move stuff. Oh, there we go. I fixed it.
I fixed it. Yeah, and then, I'd watch that, and then we'd get to school stupid early, and they'd have, like, the other kids whose parents were teachers in the cafeteria surround one of those TVs on carts.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And,
Oh, I remember that, where you just had to sit in the cafeteria, and they had, like, that TV.
yeah, and they'd play Sailor Moon and Pokemon in the mornings.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
And it was too early to eat breakfast because then you get a stomach ache.
Yep. So you're just, like, awkwardly sitting there.
Yeah.
I had I had what's the word? So in those times where I was a young child, an elementary school age child, like 6 or 7, as you said.
Yep.
Well, actually, through like most of my, dare I say, career as an elementary school student.
Your career?
Yes. So sitting in the cafeteria, and there was a point where I actually don't know what I was doing with this. I was trying to do something interesting, but fuck it.
No, keep going. Just make it up as you go along.
I'm trying. It wasn't working the way I wanted it to, and I'm like, no, wait. I don't think this is gonna look good.
Who cares? Go for it. Anyway, continue.
No.
Did you forget what you were talking about?
No, I did not. I'm just like, I can't deal with it. So I'm like, nope, we're gonna start over. So there was a point where I don't think, like, it wasn't that we had like Pokemon on or Sailor Moon or like what the channel was. They just kind of like wheeled a TV in and they put in the VHS tape of whatever VHS tape they grabbed out of like the library's like collection of like school appropriate learning programs. 9 times out of 10 it was Magic School Bus, or like there was like that one time where it would be like
Rainbow.
No, not Reading Rainbow. It's, oh god, it's almost like a fever dream. So I don't know if anybody remembers, but there was like a educational show for kids about animals, and the main host of it was like this tiny like CGI'd gecko talking like on a white blank background talking to some narrator. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but that was something that oh god, I don't know. It looks like this.
Wait, hold on. Oh.
Like, it was like this little green gecko thing, and he would always like look like that, and I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, but like sometimes it would be that show. I remember it very vaguely. Yes, please look it up. I'm not crazy.
The pinnacle for us was Wishbone.
Oh, Wishbone. I read all the books.
Yep. Let's see. Was it a gecko?
It was like a green gecko.
Gecko. Oh. And this was in the 90s?
Yeah.
Okay.
I promise you it's real. Anyway, so... Oh, I'm drawing them too big. I have that habit where I just draw things too large.
Amazing Animals.
Oh, shit, there it is. Yeah, that's it.
Here, I'll send you a picture of the gecko guy, because you actually kind of nailed it.
Oh, fuck, I did!
Yeah.
Oh, man!
Here, I'll send it to you on the Discord.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because I do remember seeing this, but I don't think I ever watched it, or if I did, I...
Oh, man, I was entranced by that show as a kid. I was just like, oh, fuck, hold on, this little funky green guy's got something to say about animals.
Must listen.
Must listen to the speaking.
Oh yeah,
gecko.
he had like, there was like a little like pink one too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So what? Like,
so
do you think that influenced you as an adult at all?
I'm trying to think in what way other than I love animals, but no.
Monsters.
Because I like this gecko. No. So, yes, amazing animals. Look, oh, he's so cute. Oh, I love him so much. I'm gonna go look up like YouTube clips like later because I need to relive them.
Absolutely will.
Yeah, no. So this arm needs to be longer. Yeah. There. So I guess one thing that had formed me as a child was there was like a small group of kids that we wouldn't pay attention to the TV because it would just be like the same VHSs playing over and over again. And so we started getting into Bionicles. And that was like a slippery slope for me as a kid, because it's just like I had no idea what they like. I just saw some dudes sitting in a cafeteria like playing with these like little like bionicle, like these little robot guys, like this gear on their back that you turn the gear and like they have like a little action thing they do, like they swing their sword or like their claws or something, and they had like these interchangeable masks. And I was like, what the fuck is that? That looks so cool. And so I ended up getting into Bionicle because it was just a fun thing for me to do. Although when I say I got into Bionicle, it was more like I convinced my brother to get into it so that my mom could buy them for my brother, and then I could play with them because my mom wasn't going to buy me those for stupid reasons.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah. It's like, you don't want those. I'm like, yes, I do. I love them very much.
I never, like, going back on the track of, like, anime and stuff, like, early 90s anime and, like, early 2000s, like, when we were kids, never got into any of the, like, mech stuff, like Gundams and stuff.
I only ever watched, I might need to expand this in a second.
Oh. Up or down?
Down, probably.
Or just in general?
Just in general.
Okay. Here, I'll just do it now, and then you can just resize.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Whoop.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello.
Oh, no.
How dare you?
Hal, please.
Yeah, I never got into, like, the mech scene, and I think that's also influenced, like, why I don't draw, like, mechanical things.
That's fair.
Or have, like, a huge problem with it.
Oh, that's fair, yeah. I for certain did not get too much into Gundam. I know a lot of my friends were into Gundam, so I had like the base knowledge of it. I didn't watch Evangelion until like, I'm gonna say college, because I had no interest whatsoever in it. And
Yeah,
so
and
I hit college.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I hit college and there was like a point where I was like, I need stuff to watch because I like to procrastinate on all of my projects. Let's find some stuff to do. And so I found Evangelion and I just sat and binged the whole thing, watched all the movies and all the dubs and whatnot. And I'm like, good God, that was a trip. I'm like, well, that was an emotional trip. Anyway.
Yeah. I think it's like, I didn't get into it until later in life because I always, as a kid, for some reason, I took it always at face value.
Yeah. Yeah,
I did. This is a show about robots, and it's not.
It's
like,
oh my God.
Like, right. So that was me being like, a naive kid that just didn't get into it. So.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no. Yeah, for Gundam, I didn't get much into it because I felt like it was like I only ever wanted to watch the scenes where they were in the Gundams fighting, and I didn't want to I didn't care. I didn't have much of attachment for any of the characters because it was just like all mostly political drama, and I'm like, I want to see the robots fight, and that's why I was super into Megas XLR when that happened. Oh
yes.
Man.
Okay. First off, cartoon crushes.
Yes.
Coop, my man. God.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, I loved him with like all of my being. I don't know what it was. The characters I like all have like a certain thing about them, but I don't know what it is.
All right, list off the characters you like. Let's see if we can figure it out.
Spike Spiegel. Dash Stampede.
Okay. Okay.
Coop from Megas XLR.
Yes.
Johnny Bravo. I liked him a lot too. Chanticleer from Rockadoodle.
All right. I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to
the common denominator.
Yes, I'm trying to find the common denominator.
I'm trying to think. Edward Elric.
Yes.
Hold on. The guy from My Hero Academia that I love with all my heart and soul.
Denki.
Yeah. Kaminari.
Kaminari.
Yeah. Lupin.
Lupin.
That's all I can think of off the top of my head.
I'm trying to think what the common denominator is.
They all have like a certain like sprinkle of like dumbassery.
It's like there's I'm gonna say there's definitely like a level of confidence to all of them. That they're very sure of themselves in what they do.
Shouldn't be.
When they really shouldn't be. Like they'll have their moments, but there's definitely like a level of I know what I'm doing.
And then they fuck it up. Fabulously.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what that
Although
is,
I think for Lupins it definitely depends on like the level of pants.
Fair. Man, I forgot about Chanticleer from Rockadoodle.
Man. That's a flashback.
That's a deep cut, yeah.
Oh, yes. Chanticleer.
It's funny though because that was a movie that got like a lot of crap.
Really? I enjoyed it.
It did.
I enjoyed watching it.
It did awful.
That makes me sad. I very much it definitely had that level of okay, this is happening. That I felt a lot while watching it.
You're just like, okay, I've accepted this.
I have accepted that this is happening. Yeah.
That's the fun about being like a kid, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. You just take it at face value. You're like, okay, the mean old owl is going to turn this boy into a cat, into a kitten because he can, and you don't think too much on why or how he can do that. You're like, this owl knows fucking witchcraft. As a child, you're just like, yeah, that makes sense. He's the bad guy. Of course he can do that.
Didn't he have like something weird with him? Hold on.
Besides his weird crusty eyes?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. His eyes, his crusty
His
eyes.
gross, crusty eyes that looked like, I'm not gonna say it, but yeah.
And something about a flood was happening,
Yeah.
and it turned them all to cartoons. Like,
Yeah, so, because like the whole story was like, Chanticleer didn't crow for the sun, and the sun came up without him. Then he realized he wasn't God, and then had a crisis.
I wouldn't say it wasn't God. It was like everything he had been doing in his life was for nothing. He felt.
Yeah, that's more profound than what I'd say.
I like it's an entire movie about like an existential crisis.
Basically, you
of,
yeah.
Of the existential crisis of a rooster Elvis impersonator.
God damn.
As you do.
Don Bluth really knew how to hit those notes. Damn, man.
Like and like he had a lot of like weird existential.
Yeah, All Dogs Go to Heaven
for kids. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Fievel Goes West, where he loses his parents.
Oh,
like hello,
God.
or just like An American Tail.
Yeah, American Tail.
I like Fievel Goes West.
Yeah, in all fairness, I watched Fievel Goes West before I watched American Tail, so I feel like that's the real movie for me.
Same. Every time I say Fievel Goes West.
Fievel.
I just remember like this scene in Fievel Goes West where it's the tumbleweeds, and they go like rolling, rolling, rolling,
rolling, rolling. Can we talk about the cat antagonist in that movie real quick? Because
he was awesome.
Dude, I had some
with the top hat.
Yes.
Did you like him?
Maybe, just a bit. Just a bit. I was into it.
You like villain/bastards.
I love bastards, and I love villains that like to put on a show. Like that's, and sometimes the Venn diagram is a whole circle for that. So.
No wonder you like Grayson so much.
Leave me alone. Look, I love when villains put on a production. It's a thing. I'm into it. I love when there's a bit of bravado to it. I realized that arm was shorter, and now I'm mad about it.
Yeah, I see that too.
Don't you point out my flaws.
Also, K the Mighty, yes, that is a Ranma.
Yes, it is.
I will actually say Ranma 1/2 is one of the very first, like, mangas I've ever read.
Yeah, so for me, it was one of the first mangas. It wasn't for sure my first, but I can't remember how I got started on it. I think I probably, like, oh man, it's just like it showed up in your life one day. Weird.
Honestly,
I'm trying to think how I started. I feel like I picked it up in the library because that's where I got a lot of my anime and my manga. I for sure did not get into a lot of anime or manga until like maybe late middle school, early high school, when I stopped having friends.
Correct.
I just kind of hung out in the library a lot, and that's where I found a lot of the. I found like there was like a perfect corner for me that I found in my first high school, where there was the computers, and then there was like, okay, I'm gonna just draw it real quick. So you had your computers kind of lined up like that, and then there was like bookshelf, table, and this was my spot where I would hide in the library because it was just perfect, and I would just sit there and I would read my books, and then I would also like spy on like what people were fucking looking at on the computers. And like 9 times out of 10 there was like at least a person that was hello. My boy! I love him. Oh, I love him so much. That's my boy.
Angry.
Oh, my big angry boy. Suddenly West makes a lot more sense.
Yep.
I was actually rewatching Ranma the other day, and like we got to the episode where Ryoga was introduced, and I was just like, there he is. That's where I got my dumbass energy for West.
Oh,
pure
God,
angry dumbass.
Who's God, I don't remember his name. He's the guy in Kenshin with the big sword.
Was it Hold on. But yeah, so I think I probably discovered Ranma 1/2 in the library, even though it probably had no business being in a school library, let's be real.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
He had the big sword, and then he also had like all of like the
Nope.
bandages around his torso.
That's...
He was awesome.
Nope.
I loved him very much.
You want to know how I figured this? How I'm trying to figure this out?
Wow. How?
I typed in Roni Kenshin, Chad characters. He just seems like a Chad, okay? It is.
Oh, hold on.
Fuck. It started with an S. It started with an S. I know it. I know it started with an S.
Chad, help us.
Oh, God, I'm losing my mind.
Sanosuke.
Sanosuke?
Yes.
Sano,
Yes,
that's right. Sano.
Sano.
Sanosuke. There he is. Beautiful. Love him.
I like Chaz.
Yeah, I literally just typed in Roni Kenshin Chad characters to try to find him.
Cute.
He's precious. But yes. Yeah, so I found, I think, probably my first volumes there in that library, and I just kind of started flipping through it, and I think it just like awakened something in tiny baby Vic that was just like, hey, look at this thing.
Ranma?
Yes.
I can't imagine what it awoken.
I couldn't tell you either.
No idea.
No idea, but it was just something that I think that's why I fell so hard for Rumiko Takahashi as a writer, because I was like, hold up, something's happening here. Okay, something is happening with my brushes and I hate it.
Oh, it's doing it to me too. So it's draw pile. It's not us.
Pile's being a bag of dicks today. But yeah.
Yeah, I do like I don't remember how I came about. I think it was given to me by like someone on the school bus, like that
I love how Ranma 1/2 is something that can only be found in the wild. It's you don't come across it; it comes across you.
Like a tarot deck. Like,
yes.
You can't go and buy it.
Man, that's literally how I found my tarot deck. Technically I bought it, but I found it. And it was in a thrift shop, so I feel like that was like super legit, in my opinion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like it was just sitting there, and it didn't have a case or anything. It was just like a stack of cards sitting on the thing, and I was like, "What is that?" And they're like, "That's a tarot deck," and I'm like, "I want to buy it. Give it to me. I want it now." And it was like $10, and I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, like I think someone gave it to me on the bus, and I read a couple of it. I was like, "Hey, I like this. This is fun." And then they also gave me Chobits.
Oh my god, I don't remember how to say it.
I think it's Chobits.
Chobits.
I think.
Chop
but
suey.
that was weird. That was weird as like me as a like middle schooler watching that.
So here's what happened with Chobits for me. I picked it up and I read through the first like 2 mangas, and I hit a point where I hit a point where I was like, this is sad, and I just put it down and I never touched it again.
I actually started watching the show first, and after like I watched all of that, like not all of that, but like what I had at the time, and then I was like, I'm gonna go get the books, so I went and read all the books, and then it started doing that thing that animes do where it just gets real convoluted and doesn't make any sense.
That's probably when I put it down.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know what's happening anymore. Like,
I have hit a point where I don't know what I'm doing. I need you to know that.
No, you're doing great. You look good.
I'm doing this without having picked up the books in like maybe 3 years. So do with that as you will.
It's in your style, bro. It's fine.
Is it though? Yeah. So yeah. Dope.
Hello.
I don't know what that was. That was me losing my shit. It's actually the tablet sliding away from me. But yeah, I found I think I ended up, nope, that's not how that works. I ended up really liking Ranma 1/2 because 1, duh, and 2,
Gestures.
For the chat that doesn't know, when me, a Vic, was introduced to a manga where suddenly a man turns into a woman at the drop of a bucket of water being thrown on him, that awoke some things in me, and I went, hold on. Can I do that? Like, I guess it, like, and oh man, that explains so much about me, because I'm looking back at a lot of, like, anime and fiction that I liked, and a lot of it had to do with, like, some kind of bodily transformation. Hold on. Oh.
Is that where your werewolf thing came in, too?
Yes. Also, Freshman Vic was obsessed with Van Helsing. Specifically the movie. I loved that movie.
So apparently there was an anime in the 1990s called My Daddy Longlegs.
How
Excuse me?
How do you not know about that, Lynn? Just kidding. I just now learned about it too. Are you okay?
I'm reading what it's about. It's kind of like a Weird Annie kind of story. Not what I was expecting. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I very much went from Ranma 1/2 to Inuyasha, and then from there
I remember
I discovered Yu Yu Hakusho, and that changed my life forever. I fucking love Yu Yu Hakusho.
I tried to rewatch Inuyasha, and I don't know.
What stopped you?
Inuyasha Kagome! Inuyasha Kagome! Like, please stop.
That's fair.
Like, I don't know. Okay.
Would you like to know there's a sequel?
I do know that there's a sequel with, like, their kid, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Something, I don't know. Who was the bastard with the priest who also was my vibe?
Moroku?
Yes.
Of course. Hello, I am dying, therefore can you give me my air? Was such a great pickup line.
So, Addie.
Yes. Oh my god,
Well.
Addie's Moroku.
Well, there.
I need to write fanfic.
So
Traveling priest with a condition, asking to bed any person he meets that would give him an heir.
Hey, it worked, I think.
I mean, in the sequel, he has like 3 kids, so yes.
Good job.
Good job, buddy.
Good job, bro.
Proud of you.
You did it. I tried to watch it. I liked it. I liked the idea, but I just couldn't get into it. And anyway, this circles back to what we were talking about earlier, Vic. Was I figured out why.
What's up? I have
such a hard time with anime. So I was thinking, it was my shower thought that I texted you earlier about.
So tell me your shower thoughts as I draw the ugliest
like,
hand in existence.
So I was like, man, I don't watch a lot of like media stuff, but me and John just binge watched Haunting of Hill House. I'm like, I got through that really easy, and that was awesome. I loved every second of it. It was great. And I was like, what other, like, we're talking about anime tonight, so like, what other shows have I watched that I really enjoyed? And I was like, man, I really liked Devilman Crybaby. That was a fantastic show. Loved it. I also liked Death Parade. Awesome show. Loved it. No problems there. That's also an anime. I was like, what is another one I watched? Yuri on Ice. Fantastic. Loved it. And I was like, what do all these have in common? Do you know?
I was with it until you said Yuri on Ice, and I was like, wait, curveball.
Curveball. Yeah, that's the curveball. They're all mini-series.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That makes sense.
They have, I was like, they have a set ending, and it's only like a couple, like 10 episodes maybe, and it ends, and nothing else drags on, and it's finished. And I was like, that's what I need. Because I guess I don't like it when I have to wait, or like things are drawn out over like episode 400. Like,
no, yeah, that's fair. I think that's why I personally I used to be into like Naruto, and I mean I'm still kind of into it, but not as much. But I used to be, when I was younger, I would definitely be into shows that had like a very long runtime. But as I got older, I just kind of lost patience for it. And I'm like, if you can't solve this in 13 episodes, I don't want to know.
I think that's what my problem is. Like, it needs to have like a definite ending, which, hey, it's my sports druid showing up in my actual life.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it needs to have an ending, so the whole thing has a point. And like when stuff gets stretched out for like so long, it gets twisted and convoluted, and then like the fandoms have like beef with it because it didn't go how they wanted.
Or they get beef with each other.
If it just ends, it just is.
Yeah.
And I think like having that definite ending is just something that like I like, I guess.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
So if anyone has any recommendations for like short, well, not really short, but like mini series anyways, let me know.
I have one that makes me sad all the time.
Cool, what is it?
Shit, hold on. I gotta go look up the name because I only know the... Hold on.
Movies.
Yeah, which is funny.
When they end.
Which funny that you bring that up. When it came to Inuyasha, I never finished reading the manga. I watched the anime up to a certain point, and then I stopped. And then I just Googled the ending when it happened because I was like, I don't have time for this. But I loved the movies. Like, I would always love to watch the movies. The third movie is my absolute fucking favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I Googled something very weird, but I'm gonna find it. Anohana. That's a kind of a short one, and it will make you feel things.
Cool.
It's kind of a little bit of a slice of life, but it's it's very character driven, I will say. Yeah. So if you like something that's character driven, that's something. It'll make you cry, and then you'll come to me and be like, "God damn it, Vic."
Well, have you ever watched Grave of Firefly?
Yes, don't remind me.
Well, the thing is, though, everyone's like, Grave of Fireflies is like the saddest movie ever. No. I will tell you right now, if you want to be disturbed for the rest of your life, you need to watch Barefoot Gen.
No, I don't want to.
Honestly, like, I was thinking about this earlier today, because I'm part of like a Ghibli like art group on Facebook, and they like always post stuff about Grave of Fireflies, and I'm just like, yeah, it was sad, but like,
it was sad, yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, but literally I watched Barefoot Gen, and it's about the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki and stuff.
Oh god.
I will tell you, they do not censor anything.
Oh no.
And the way they animated things happening, I'm not going to go into detail because it's very disturbing.
Oh god, no, please don't.
just I won't. But like, just the way they did it, I will 100% say I will never forget what that looked like. It will stick with me for the rest of my life. That's how traumatizing it was.
I know a lot of I know Jeremiah was talking about it a while back when it first came out, but I think Tokyo Sinks is also kind of like in the same realm of that. Or Japan Sinks, sorry. The vodka is happening.
Oh, yeah, I heard someone talk about that.
Yeah, Japan Sinks. Like, yeah, Jeremiah was talking about it, and he's like, dude, this gets heavy. And I was like, oh no, if I watch this, I'm gonna be fucked up for, like, a weekend.
Oh, yeah. Like, just some of the imagery that they chose to do, and, like, the story about, like, this kid and surviving it, and, like, having to, like, see everything he did, because it was all true. It was, like, based off of, like, true accounts and stuff. And I was just like, I was like, yep, I'm never going to forget this until the day I die. Thank you.
She's like, fantastic. I'm gonna sleep with that in my head.
Yeah, pretty much. But Shortbeard says, Cowboy Bebop and Gurren Lagann have definite endings, about 24 episodes. Cowboy Bebop is actually something that I have watched all the way through, and I absolutely loved it.
Gurren Lagann is a trip.
I have not seen it.
I like it. It made me feel the things.
That's about, like, the underground stuff, right?
So, basically, it's this. The start of it is humans are living underground because they are being oppressed by this race called the Beastmen, And everything starts to change for them when this young boy, this young plucky little boy named Simon, finds what looks to be like ancient technology buried underneath in their village, and it's like it's essentially a robot. So it's going to so it'll hit that kind of that Gundam feel because it's people piloting giant robots, but you actually get the action that it has. It's in when it happens, you're like, oh shit, hold on. Also, that's the show I told you about where I said that one specific character would have been your brand.
Great. Does he have glasses? Is he the one with the glasses?
With the glasses? No.
Yeah, who's that? It's not? Oh, God. I see images of that guy with the weird looking glasses all the time.
Kamina? I mean, yeah, you probably like him. But, no, there's another boy that I think you'd like.
Great. I tried to watch, Kill la Kill.
He has teeth.
It was fun. I loved it. It was so much. It was really dumb, but really fun.
It's literally by the same studio, so I think you'd like Gurren Lagann.
I could tell, but have you ever watched Kill la Kill?
Yes, I have. I watched it all the way through, and I loved every second of it.
The teacher.
Yes.
Is my favorite person in existence.
Dusty Grayson vibes.
With his leg up.
Yes.
And his glowing nipples.
Ranma.
Aw.
I love them, thanks.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
Another anime I tried to, from the 90s that I tried to rewatch was Outlaw Star.
Oh my god, I remember Outlaw Star.
I think I still want to watch it. I just remember, a couple months ago, I was like, man, I'm gonna finally watch this because I never did, and, this guy seems like he would be, my brand. And, the main character, Gene.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this, and I'm sure I'll like it. And the first episode, I'm just like, did this guy just buy a hooker?
Yes.
I was like, I like this guy a lot. I was correct. I'm going through a list of all of these old 90s shows. Did you ever watch Tenchi Muyo?
I did not watch a lot of Tenchi Muyo. My only exposure to Tenchi Muyo was through when I was in high school. I joined the anime club. Excuse me, the Japanese culture club.
Ours was the Japanese anime and manga club.
We called ourselves the Japanese culture club, and all we did was sit and watch anime. And usually it was the anime that one specific what's the word? God. They had a whole president, vice president, that. Basically one of the seated members would pick out. Mm-hmm. And I think there was a point where we did watch Tenchi Muyo. There was we watched the Oh My Goddess movie. That was a thing.
Oh My Goddess, I remember that.
Oh My Goddess.
Man, what else is in here?
There we go.
Were you a Monster Rancher fan?
I do remember it. I did not really watch it.
The games. I love the games. Because I think it was Monster Rancher was the games where if you had the PlayStation 1, you'd be playing it and then it's all right, you got to go hunt monsters. You had to go find other discs in your house or something.
God.
You had to put it inside of the take out the Monster Hunter or Rancher or whatever it was, and then put the disc in, and then it would read it, and then you'd find a monster inside of it.
What?
It was awesome. It was so cool.
I never experienced that. I was in the Digimon train of thought.
I couldn't get into Digimon.
Oh man, I loved Digimon.
The theme song's a banger though.
Digimon monsters.
Digimon are the champions. The movie sucked though.
Excuse me, I will fucking fight you on those movies. Those were those were a fucking cornerstone of my childhood. I will not take this slander in my fucking house.
They can be a cornerstone. They can still be bad though.
Listen, just because the dub wasn't as okay, well, I'll say the American release wasn't.
Did you say that?
What? Yes, I did.
Okay.
No, I did not.
Oh,
it's down forever. No, yes. I will say it's after reading around on message boards and forums, I had come to the realization that the American release of the Digimon movie was completely bastardized and chopped up and fucked up in editing because
Wasn't it 3 movies in one?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, when I found that out, that changed my life forever. I was like, what? That movie? What? What? You mean you what? No. But some of my favorite lines are from that movie. Jesus Christ. I loved I loved the should I say the second movie that was like smashed in there. That was probably my favorite part of the whole thing. Because you're trying to defeat this evil digital virus through dial-up internet. Those were the days. What are you drawing?
Showing our age.
Showing our age. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of my dog because he's dead asleep right now and his tongue is blepping. I forgot my flash was on. God damn it.
Whoopsies.
Whoops-a-daisy.
He's awake now.
No, he's still dead asleep. I'm sorry, champ. What are you drawing over there? Okay, fine. Don't tell me.
You'll see in a second.
God, alright.
Patience.
I have none.
It is gone forever.
It is gone forever. Here, post a picture of my dog in the Alistair Discord. Boop, boop, boop. What is happening over there? Alright. I'm gonna draw...
You should draw the companion to this one.
Oh.
And my fiat? What is it? Shortbeard says, never a fan of the harem animes like Tenchi and Lucina. Hina? I remember more their intros. Wait, hold on, he's gotta have his gun back here. Pew. Yes, perfect. Gun.
Gun. You can't draw guns. Oh, hello, son. Are you awake? Not because I flashed a bright light in your eyes?
No, of course not.
No, never. He's just looking at me like, Dad, what? Oh, God. Let me pull up some reference of Jigen, even though he plagues my every waking thought.
In my fucking fiat.
In my fiat. God. I'm absolutely offended that I typed in Jigen and the first thing that come up under the Google search was from Boruto, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Bullshit
Get the fuck out of here. Give me my greasy gunslinger, thanks. Scruff.
Speaking of greasy gunslingers, are you a Wolfwood fan, by chance?
I was about to say that, because I was like, you know what? I think my love of Jigen definitely, like, influenced my brand in the sense of when I was introduced to Wolfwood as a character, I was just like, yes, you. I love you. And then don't tell me. Stop it. No. I immediately stopped watching before that episode because I knew what was going to happen, and I'm like, I can't do this. I love him too much.
Like, I don't want this to be ruined forever.
And I have an unhealthy obsession with cowboy gunslinger characters.
Like a certain someone?
Did you mean me?
Yes.
Fun fact, I am secretly Jesse McCree.
Yes. Correct.
Correct. God, you draw such a good Lupin. Okay, I'm gonna read through chat real quick. Let's see. Requiem for the Phantom was one of the first animes I watched, and it was pretty good. Don't know if it holds up well now, but if you're into spy stuff, it's a good one. So you have a recommendation.
Heck yes.
All right, let me try to draw some Jigen.
Or Goemon. That's fine.
No, I have to draw. I'm legally binded to draw Jigen.
Like, I gotta, like...
Because I just love smug. I think I love that. Smug bastards.
Yeah, I think me and you both have that problem.
I'm drawing dude.
It's not a problem. We got it figured out.
Oh god. We know what we're doing at this point. God, I've never drawn Jigen in my style, so this is gonna be weird.
Have, like, once. Yeah, I did once.
You drew him once, and he looked fantastic.
That was a good boy.
I could
Yeah,
never... Like, I'm jealous of, like, his chin strap, and I know I would never be able to pull that off in my life. It would not be a good... Movie. It would not be a good look for me.
The new movie made him too handsome.
The new movie, all the things that they did were just downright illegal.
How dare you?
I should make him smaller. Hold on. I just... Massive head on this canvas. There we go. I'm drawing this, like... drawing him in a suit, and all I could think about is, like, that one image you drew of Grayson going, "This is Gucci, you bitch." That seems like something... That seemed like something they'd say.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, man. I have such a hard time drawing hats. Shit.
Hats suck. I hate hats.
I hate drawing hats. This is gonna be fun. Because I can't quite get it to fit on their head right, and I'm like, God, this looks like it's just sitting on top of your head. And I just don't know what to, like, do with the brim at, like, certain angles. Nope. That looks dumb. Fuck it. You're legally not allowed to see the top of Jigen's head ever. It's not allowed.
Found fan art of him without his hat on.
That's too lewd. You can't do that.
Do you want to see it?
No. He's not allowed to be without his hat. You're not supposed to see the top of his head. Ever.
It's illegal.
It's illegal. So I'm just not going to draw his eyes, because fuck it. Don't have to.
That's the only benefit to the hat.
It's the only benefit to the hat. I don't have to draw too many facial features.
I mean, that's fair.
There.
I'm drawing loop. Okay, so, like, I have, like, currently I'm wearing, like, socks and sweatpants, and, like, I have a jacket on. Like, not a jacket, but, like, a hoodie kind of thing on.
Yeah.
I'm drawing Lupin right now. I'm just like, it is getting hot in here. I need to take
Let me just peel some layers off real quick.
Not related, but I just thought it was funny.
Are you sure it's not related? It sounds pretty related to me.
No, it's fine. Where the heck did my pen go? My pen's gone now.
Uh-oh. Lupin stole it, obviously.
He'll come back when it's genuine.
Oh, shit. This is Lupin the Third, not the first. Calm down.
Oh, God, it, like, rolled underneath my monitor.
Like I said.
Yeah, huge Lupin fan. Because there
But of
was
course.
nothing else on as a child.
It was the one thing that graced your little tiny baby brain at the wee hours of the morning. Lupin just decided to descend from the heavens.
And was like, hey, I'm gonna wreck the rest of your life.
On that wonderful chorus of a theme song. Okay. Nope, that's not how hats work. How the fuck do hats work? Jigen, I hate you. So fucking much.
I love you.
I love
hate
you.
you, but I love you.
I love you so fucking much, man. But I fucking hate you in your hat. This is why you never see me with characters that have hats. The only exception I've ever had to this rule was Jesse McCree, and I hated drawing his fucking hat every time.
Like, you know what? You lost it. It's gone forever.
You lost it. It's gone forever. I mean, when he gets shot in game, it falls off anyway, so it's fine. God, I need to see this movie.
Yeah, I showed John like the trailer this morning, or not this morning, but earlier, and
earlier than this morning.
Apparently, well, no, earlier than the stream, but apparently, it's coming to theaters like sometime later this month, but it's not going to be available like to own digitally until like December.
That's not fair.
I know. So
That's
I'm like,
dumb.
I don't want to go to a theater.
No, I don't want to go to a theater either. That's fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to do any of that.
No, thank you. I am very against going to a movie theater in this day and age.
Let me just watch it from home. I will pay you.
Which is funny because I've never been a fan of going to movie theaters before.
Right.
Because I'm like, well, here I have to take a whole chunk of my day out to do this.
Me and John go and see horror movies when they come out, like, in theaters.
I don't like to do that. I like to watch... Okay, so my experience with horror movies, because I'm a giant fucking baby, I watch them in broad daylight, with all the lights on, with the volume turned all the way down to 3, and I have subtitles. And then I'll watch the horror movie.
Or you watch a guy review it.
Or I watch a guy review it. Mostly I'll just watch a guy review it, because sometimes things happen on screen that I'm not okay with.
That's fair.
This is how hands work, right? No, that's not how hands work. That was certainly not how hands work. Good God almighty. Oh my God.
What?
I'm having the hardest fucking time with this hand, and I'm just mad about it. I just wanted to draw him finger guns. Fuck it, we're just not going to do that. Tonight's not the night for hands, guys. I'm sorry. Fuck it.
Just write hand on it. Hand. This is hand.
Just hands are there. Hands are there. We all know this. Oh, God, he wears a tie. God damn it, Chicken. What the fuck? Why are you so suavely dressed? Why do you have standards? I love and hate I love and hate having characters that have standards, because that means I have to actually draw them in nice clothing.
Grayson. The boots. Every single time.
Would you believe that one of my favorite pictures of Grayson that I that you have made is with him wearing your sweatpants, and I was like, yes.
Really?
It's a good look.
Why?
Because he looks so comfy with his little teddy bear socks.
I love my teddy bear socks.
It's a good teddy bear socks, bro. There's a Jigen. Just know that his gun is right here. Probably.
Oh, this freaking smile.
I do too. That's like one of my favorite parts of Lupin. I'm like, I love how they how the mouths are drawn. I just love the general style of it.
It's definitely something I didn't appreciate, like, as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, this is like an old show.
This looks old. This looks like something a grandpa would watch. Who the fuck watches this?
Me. Bitch.
You're the grandpa. You're secretly the grandpa. This whole time.
Alright. I knew it.
Oh, you want some good news? Highlighted by Shortbeard VA, I'm happy that the new Lupin movie's dub cast is the same cast that has done the dubs since the 90s.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love that. Thank you. Oh, thank you, kind, benevolent devils that have controlled this earth. At this rate, that's who I'm assuming.
We were actually talking about voice actors earlier, Vic.
We were, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
I'm not doing that line work. You can keep that.
Like, this is, you get this. This
You
is your problem now.
you keep that heavy line work. That's all you. I'm just gonna sit back and sip my drink.
I like heavy line work.
I know your heavy line work
It's
is absolutely.
It's my brand.
It's your brand, and I love you for it.
Yeah, we were talking about voice actors and voice acting earlier, and how they should really, not have celebrities do it most of the time.
Yeah. Or at least I would say, you have an entire, I mean, this might be my own biased opinion because I know many, many lovely people with beautiful voices that do voice talent, that, if you're going to hire somebody for the bros, I love the bros. If you're going to hire somebody to do, basically voiceover work for like an animated thing, maybe hire someone that, has worked really hard to train their voice to do that, to have those inflections and emotions, to act it out without, being seen, and basically putting themselves into that character. Like, maybe hire somebody that does that for a living, because that's always good. Or instead of a celebrity that has no experience doing this, because that's an entirely different craft. And you're basically, it's like as I said, you're learning to basically sell this with your voice alone. That takes talent. That takes some skill and learning. So, or, if you really want to hire that big name celebrity to draw on them big box office bucks, maybe you should, I don't know, take the time to train them a little bit, to teach them this, because that could be a new thing that they didn't know that they like doing. Like, it's a thing. But there's like a whole history behind that, so meh. Oh God, you're coloring. Okay, fine.
I am coloring.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'll start coloring too.
You can't go halfway with Lupin. You gotta full on.
Full. What?
Yes.
Okay.
Last question.
Sure. Okay, I won't.
Lupin.
Lupin
I
is
love
very
Arsene.
fantastic. Arsene Lupin.
Okay. Do you remember the anime I sent you where it was like it had all of them in it? It had
yeah.
I'm debating if I want to watch that or if I'll just be disappointed.
You know what? We should probably just watch it together and just see how we feel about it. Yes, Ruski, son of mine. What is up? Sorry, the cat just suddenly showed up. And he wants to speak. He wants to speak. Ruski, you want to speak? Oh.
Nope.
I don't know if everybody can pick that up. I don't know if you can pick that up, but...
No.
He'd be purring. Hello, sir. You want to sit on my lap while I do this?
Full of bees.
Yeah, I'm just holding a handful of bees. Yes, sir. Hello. Because mother has left to go to Houston, so I'm now the responsible adult that has to watch the boy. You just gonna sit here and watch me? Oh my God, he's actually watching me. He's like sitting here on my lap, and he's looking at the tablet like, what are you doing?
I'm judging you.
I'm judging your artwork, father. Are you judging me? Are you judging me? What do you know about art, you little baby? Your head's empty. You don't even know ABCs.
Loser.
No. You don't even pay rent. You don't get an opinion. Yes, hello. He's just sitting there. Just chilling. It's just so funny. You were never this clingy whenever both of us are home. Like, if both of us are home, he just kind of just does his own thing, and he'll 9 times out of 10 be in his cat tree just chilling and hanging out. But the second, like, Tabitha leaves, all of a sudden he turns into this, like, clingy, whiny baby who has to, like, meow for me every time I leave the room, and he's got to sit on my lap 24/7. Like, even if I'm like even if I'm on the kitchen floor scrubbing cabinets, he has to come sit in my lap, just like, Father, please.
Like, hello.
Pay attention to me right now. What are you licking? That's the table. Stop it. What is wrong with you? What? Oh!
Uh-oh.
Lynn, I need you to know this is very important.
Mm-hmm.
So you know how draw pile works, right? Like how you see the other person's cursor moving around?
Yeah.
He just kind of was like watching it for a minute, and he just very gently reached out with a paw and he tapped where your cursor was and basically just tapped Lupin on the face, and I was like, yes, Lupin has been approved.
Lupin has been blessed.
Lupin is like the tiniest cat paw, just reached out, just touched Lupin on the face, and he just left.
You have been blessed.
You have been blessed. This cat apparently has culture. Confirmed. Cats love Lupin. So yes, I'm gonna read chat real quick. Let's see. Shelbert 7170. Valid. Love horror. Hate being scared. Same. I love the concept of horror, but I hate being scared.
Horror.
What?
And you write horror. And you
I
draw
do.
Horror
I love to write horror. Oh my god! Like, I love to write horror. I love to write horror concepts and imagery. I love to draw it too. But goddamn, do I hate being scared. I am the biggest fucking chicken you will ever meet in your life. I will openly admit that there was a point where Tabitha and I walked through a haunted house, and this wasn't even a legit haunted house. This was a haunted house put on by a high school, and I was clinging to her arm and crying the whole time because I didn't want people to jump out and scare me. That was a thing. I don't like to be scared. Okay, Tegan, what color is your hair? Even though I know what color it is, but I need to know what the exact swatch is. Oh, Tegan. There's so many shades of gray, and it's, like, driving me nuts.
I hear you like gray.
Motherfucker. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Lynn.
He's so dirty looking.
He's so dirty. It's because I'm drawing him.
It. No.
You know that's my brand.
Dirty bastards.
Dirty smug bastards. Ugh. I mean, he practically lives in his car, so it makes sense.
I'll know.
I mean, well, Lupin's car. His Fiat.
Fiat.
In my Fiat, and you didn't invite me.
Y'all want to know what we're talking about? Just Google it. You'll probably find it.
Probably. Or you can just ask us politely on DMs, and I will send it to you.
Yep, it's our favorite thing forever now.
Oh goodness.
Just proof that art brings joy to this world.
Art definitely brings so much joy. It brings me so much joy sometimes with the things I've seen. Art is certainly something that has helped me express myself in ways and things, and okay, I'm gonna go back to read chat. Shortbeard VA, I really want to watch Lupin the Third versus Detective Conan. I heard about it years ago and never got around to watching it. What?
Detective Conan.
Oh, I need to watch that. I'd never even heard that existed, but now I need to watch it. Kay the Mighty, I can't do haunted houses, but love horror movies.
Yep.
Let's never go to a haunted house ever. I'm just imagining Alistair and West at a haunted house, and it's just like, Alistair probably, like, I don't know how Alistair would act in a haunted house.
He would just probably, like, politely wave. Like, he'd get spooked and then just laugh.
That's his just defense, just
No, he wouldn't be scared. I think he'd be scared in the moment and then just be like, oh, that's awesome.
West would, like, somebody would jump out in West, he'd probably, like, punch them in the face.
Oh, absolutely he would.
And then they'd have to promptly leave the haunted house.
We got kicked out of the haunted house because West punched them again.
West, we can't go to haunted houses because West punches people when he gets scared. I'm sorry, it's a reaction.
They're the ones that go to, like, the high school one and get kicked out because West punching the kids.
Yes.
Whoopsies.
Absolutely. Whoopsie daisies. Accidentally punched him again.
Alley-oops.
So I'm subscribed to this to this personal headcanon that Jigen wears the same, like, he wears the same damn hat, so I just like to think that he picks out suits that match the hat.
Oh, for sure.
Then again, he probably hasn't changed the same suit in like 20 years.
Like, Jigen does.
Does he?
I think he does.
He wears the same crusty suit. Don't take this from me.
He gets shot in the head, I think.
Huh!
Yeah.
Okay. Shelbert 7170 as I ignore that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Well,
He lives forever.
he lives forever. Don't take this
Your
me.
rusty gunslingers don't last very long. They live
No,
through
clearly they don't. Let's see. Shelbert 7170. Will I stay up into the darkest hours of night reading nightmare-fueling horror novels? Absolutely. Will I get anywhere near a haunted house? Nope. Hey, look, that's me. I love to read creepypastas, and then I cry about them at like 3 a.m. when my dog has to go outside.
Like when we had the creepypasta episode?
Yeah. Oh, God. That creepypasta, that creepypasta episode was literally just Lynn and Tabitha talking about all of the horrible, horrifying things in haunted places, and me just hating every second of it. It was terrible. Thanks.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
It's mostly the worst of times for me.
What kind of highlight should he have? Should Lupin have? Be a blue boy?
Blue boy, for sure.
Maybe a blue boy?
Maybe. Try it. See what happens. I was gonna like suggest maybe like a pink or something. Match the suit.
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Perfect.
Or would it be like an orange?
Maybe orange.
Yeah. I like the pink.
Shortbeard VA, aka West's voice actor, says West will punch the workers.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see. Steph says Conan is a great show. Okay, the Mighty. I'm West in haunted houses.
Aww.
Shortbeard VA quoted as West. It's a knee-jerk It's a knee-the-jerk reaction.
Oh my god.
See, Shelbert7170 says, as someone that worked in a haunted house, I think West would be the one to get the cops called on the place for starting a fight with one of the actors. Yes. Absolutely. Somebody jumps out from around a corner or from a closet and West will straight up fight them. He wanted to fight me. He came at me with a knife. It was all self-defense.
Oh no.
Oh, West. Why do you do this? Zoop. Making me do color. How dare you.
Lupin deserves it. Look at him. He's gorgeous.
Beautiful. Beautiful, wonderful man.
Where my love of sideburns came from, clearly.
Yeah, clearly that's where your love of sideburns came from, and legs.
Oh my god, I need to draw Grayson in Lupin's suit.
How have you not done that already?
I don't know, but I have a need now. I need...
You might as well. It's technically fan art.
I'll do that as a private thing, because I want to do like a full-blown one.
Okay, alright, that's fair.
Just remind me to do it.
Okay. Chat, remind Lynn to do it.
Oh my god.
Alright, same as.
Can you draw Dis's Jigen with the hat?
Oh, the hat wouldn't even fit on his head because of his horns! It would just be sitting on top of his horns. He'll just be very mad about it. Because he has to wear a fucking hat, and hats look stupid on him.
Like, it's stupid.
He's like, this is fucking stupid. I'm never going to another one of your fucking Halloween parties again. He pushes him over, bitch. Okay, I have it. Oh god, they had 4 children, excuse me. Anyway, moving on. I have this
4.
saved.
Alright, let me see it real fast.
Fine.
4.
4
I'm
children.
very proud of that Lupin, okay? Like,
That's
I
no,
like,
I don't blame you. That's a very good Lupin.
I'm very proud of it.
Be very proud of him. I was finishing my trashy Cosmo.
Okay.
So I like the noise.
Boop.
Boop. I love that noise. Okay, leave me alone. All right. Delete. 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 Hold up.
Hold up.
Okay. Now what? What are we drawing next? Chat, give us things. Give it. Tell us your favorite character, thing, anime, show, what have you. As the dog starts to roll on the bed very noisily. Oh man, I'm trying to think of like things that like shaped me as a youth that speaks volumes of who I am today. And I'm just like, yeah, a lot of fiction that I read and consumed involved horrible monster-esque transformation sequences. I was obsessed with werewolves.
So did you like the Sailor Moon transformation kind of stuff?
Oh no, yeah, I was absolutely obsessed with magical girls. Like anything that like had somebody going from as they were to
something else,
transitioning, dare I say, into something else completely and so much cooler. I was like, that says everything. I was obsessed.
Like this. Can I do this?
Yes, this. I like this. Grabs it and shoves it on my face. Yeah, I loved. Actually, I didn't love Sailor Moon as much as I had a complete obsession with an anime called God, hold on. I gotta make sure I have it correctly because they're like they dubbed it differently than the actual name. Let me find it.
Everyone's saying Teen Titans in chat.
Tokyo Mew Mew. Teen Titans, what's up? Beast Boy was my shit. I'm drawing Beast Boy.
He was too. He was my shit too. Like,
okay,
for sure.
Actually,
like, so precious.
All right, so let's see. Lynn has to do it to him. Ooh, Air Gear.
What?
I remember so many people. I was friends with so many people that were into Air Gear. Teen Titans game. I love Teen Titans.
I think like early 2000s, like Cartoon Network just had a profound influence on me.
Oh, for sure, definitely. Okay, yeah, Megas XLR, Teen Titans.
Yep.
God, I love Megas XLR.
I think, like I remember being like a kid and wanting a secret lab underneath my house, like Dexter's lab. Like I was like, I'm gonna make one
just to
like,
get away from people.
Yeah, I was so dead set on that. Like, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do this.
I liked, again, I was, like, really into the, yeah, I love Dexter's Laboratory in the sense of having, like, the technology to do whatever you want, so that probably plays into a lot of things for me. I
love Johnny Bravo.
God,
Johnny Bravo
Johnny
was,
Bravo.
like, I think
so
Johnny Bravo is definitely, like, an influence of, like,
oh shit! I think
like the himbo.
I'm
like,
looking at
sure.
So I'm pulling up reference for Starfire because Starfire was my favorite Teen Titan in the original series, and I think I'm starting to realize why. Because I pulled up this picture and I'm like, oh shit, she's so cute, and I'm like, oh wait, I realized I was obsessed with Starfire because I had a massive crush on her.
I was more of a Raven fan.
That's fair. I was like super. Oh man, I loved Starfire. She was so cute. She could kick my ass. Super strong wife. She could kick my ass. Yeah, I'm gonna draw Starfire because I love her.
I just remember like the theme song, like the original
Teen Titans
with Hi Puffy Yumi.
Oh my god, I remember when that was. I remember when they had their own animated show.
Yeah, that was Hi Hi Puppy Yummy Yummy. I think
Yeah.
their band was called Puppy Yummy Yummy, I think. Or Hi Hi Puppy, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, they had their own show for like a hot second.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I remember them doing the Teen Titans theme.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, I love Starfire. But yeah, Beast Boy was like definitely one of my favorite characters.
I watched Ed, Edd n Eddy a lot. That was a good show for me. I liked them.
I was not allowed to watch Ed, Edd n Eddy as a kid. My mother forbade it. She was like, "No, this is trash. You're not allowed to watch this. This is garbage TV." So I was never allowed to watch Ed, Edd n Eddy, and I was like, I don't understand why. Like
three bros with like they're con artists basically.
I'm sorry that they were trying to be very intelligent entrepreneurs, Mother.
Yeah, because the whole thing is like they lived in like a cul-de-sac with all the other kids, and they were all three of them were swindlers, and they were trying to get money so they can go buy Jawbreakers.
Yeah,
essentially they were trying to buy drugs.
Basically, yeah. So okay, I can see why she would do that, even though she was. I'm not gonna say that out loud, but yes. I was about to go into some territory, and I'm like, no, Vic, that's the vodka talking. We're not opening therapy right now.
We're not going into that.
We're not gonna dissect that. I'm just gonna draw Starfire. Yeah, no.
But it was basically like the mastermind, the smart one, and then the dumbass.
That's like a shot, right? Sure. I guess. Yeah. Funny because like I later on I started to go back and rewatch Ed, Edd n Eddy because I would always have to watch it in bits when my mother wasn't looking so that I could watch it. Ralph was my favorite.
Ed Boy.
Oh, silly Ed Boy. So I'm like, oh, crap. Now I know where the stranger energy comes from.
Aw.
Life has many doors.
Life has many doors, Ed Boy.
You insult the son of a shepherd? God, I love that show. It's so funny.
I'm just gonna draw the best boy over here.
You're drawing the best boy? I'm gonna draw best girl over here.
Well, no, this person's not from Teen Titans.
Oh, okay. And I'm gonna do my own because this isn't my own style, so I'm doing my own spin on this. So I think that people using personal opinion, I'm just gonna say that when it comes to certain characters being depicted, I always feel like it's a cop-out when they say that they're aliens and that explains why they're super strong, when I'm like, just give them muscles.
Yeah. She's a girl, she can't be super strong.
No. My ladies are super fucking shredded all the fucking time. I would like them to step on me. Wait.
Whoa!
Hold on.
We're getting some Vic lore.
I'm getting a little too zesty. Anyway.
Good segue.
Len, save me.
Good job.
Len, God save me.
No, this is recorded forever.
Let's see.
Will know.
I'm just gonna read through chat real quick. Beast Boy is good as fucking boy. Starfire and Blackfire. I had certain feelings about Blackfire, but I feel like that was me playing into things in my life. Starfire made me bi. Correct. More and more convinced that we had the same mom because I was also banned from watching Ed, Edd n Eddy. Wow, that's something. Yeah. I can't understand that. Let's see. Somebody else was also banned from watching Ed, Edd n Eddy. I was not alone.
Wow.
Plus anime as a child. I remember being made fun of as a child for watching anime. which no, legit, I was made fun of it openly by my own parents, like, because they're like, why do you like to watch this? This looks weird. And, you know, it's not even animated that good. Like, their mouths only move, like, in 2 different positions, and I'm like, that's because it's dubbed, mother.
It's not the original language.
It's not the original fucking language. Also, this was, like, 1990s Pokemon. What are you... You're gonna critique that? It was...
Would you like to do better? I would love to see it.
Oh, man. Let's see. Hashtag make Starfire buff 2020. Yes. Oh, I love her. She's so pretty. I will have you know that when I first started watching... Because Cartoon Network later came out with their own version of... kind of like a revamp of Teen Titans, but it was like Young Justice, so I was very disappointed when Starfire wasn't as involved as I wanted her to be.
Fair.
They had Beast Boy though, and that placated me for a while. Also, I was very into Connor's himbo energy angry himbo energy, excuse me, that he would exude. Actually, there's a lot of himbo energy going on in that show. I feel like you would like Wally because he has the same energy as Kaminari in a way.
Great.
Okay, let me actually line this now. God, I hate draw piles. Fucking Jesus. Okay. Whoop. Just gonna zoom in. Because draw pile is a bag of dicks when it comes to anything related to making lines.
It's like, oh, you want a stabilizer?
You want stabilizers? What is that? Like, good fucking god, draw pile. Get it together. Stabilizer, what's that? We're gonna like let you customize your brushes, but like we'll give you the illusion of choice.
It's all gonna be the same.
It's gonna just be the same fucking thing no matter what you fucking do. Fucking draw pile.
Honestly.
Also, I think I'm pushing into my tablet too hard that it's moving it as I work, and I'm just gonna keep knocking into my microphone. Don't do that.
My problem is that if you zoom out, it makes your lines super shaky.
Yeah, that's what I'm having problems with, so that's why I had to zoom all the way in, which I didn't want to do because everything's being recorded on my computer, so I want to see the whole canvas. But unfortunately, I want it to look good. So I gotta zoom in all the way for this shit.
It's like, oops, I have standards.
Whoops, I have standards. I'm trying to actually sell myself as an artist here.
We're professionals, guys.
Thank
you for your patronage.
We are totally professionals. For as little as $1 a month, you could join our Patreon and watch us make art that's not on Drawpile.
It's significantly better, I promise.
When we actually are in Clip Studio, it makes a difference. It's like every time I tell Tabitha, I'm like, I could teach you to use Clip Studio, and you don't have to always use Drawpile as that one free program on your tablet. I can show you the way.
I can show you the world.
I can show you the world. No, that looks weird. Nope. Let's see.
What?
Oh, no, I'm just reading through chat right now. Yes, she has some Korra
no.
arms. I love me some Korra. Slurps trashy Cosmo. Anyway. Shortbeard VA. Young Justice was not great, but it had some good qualities. Agreed. I wish it did better. That's what I would say about it. I wish it did better. Also, I have some sad news for you fellow Mimi lovers. For our team formation in the Teen Titans game, we had to suffer a loss while forming our team. Oh, no!
No!
Shane, why? Fix this. Ugh.
This isn't allowed.
That's not allowed. Beast Boy's too good for this world. Damn it. I'm sad now. I'm so sad. So here's the part where we get hyper-focused and we stop talking.
I am. This boy is important to me, so I have to.
I know, he's very important. I very much agree. So what was some other stuff that you consumed in your time?
I don't know. Like I've never been a person that's been into music really either, so that really didn't influence me too much.
My taste in music entirely depended on what I was writing. Like, real talk.
I believe that.
Like, I know I'm the person that, like, people ask me sometimes to, like, put music on. They'll be like, hey, what do you like to listen to? Let's put some music on. And I'm like, my music entirely depends on what character I'm feeling in the moment, and it will change every time.
I got everything from metal to show tunes.
Basically, I have
openings.
I literally have everything from the heaviest death metal to Broadway show tunes to like music written in the 1800s.
Yep, I have those too.
Like I literally have symphony scores.
Would you like music that is in a different language?
Mongolian throat metal, like.
Yep, I'm the same way.
Yep. Oh, man. But yeah.
I do know that, like, going to cons and stuff, it's like time to binge all of these anime opening songs.
Oh my god, yes, every time. I will sit and listen to, like, anime openings for, like, hours.
Oh, same.
And just be vibing to them. Have you ever, like, tried... Okay, so have you ever... Very, very hyper-specific moment. Whenever you listen to anime openings, have you ever tried depicting your own characters in your head with that anime opening?
I do that with music in general.
Okay, that's fair.
I have an entire like animatic planned out for Mystery Skull's Ghost.
Ooh.
Like
for who?
with Grayson's entire life.
Oh, Grayson.
Yeah.
God, if I wasn't so tired all the time from life, I would be making so many animatics. But unfortunately, I'm tired all the time. Ah, man. I might attempt at some point, maybe. I'll try to find like something simple I can do. I had one for West for like a Wood Kid song, but I'm like, I don't know. I might make it too complicated because I do that sometimes.
I have a thing planned out for the Alistair comic, actually.
Oh.
With the that one song I always tell you. I was like, hey, this is the song that reminds me of the comic. Here you go.
Yes.
I have that all planned out in my head if I ever get a chance to commission someone to actually make it. Because it'll be expensive.
Oh, it'll be expensive as hell.
Yeah, so.
I mean, if the moment ever strikes you...
What?
If, like, I'm just saying, if the moment ever strikes you and you want to, like, kind of, sort of sketch that out, I have the knowledge of the programs to do the things.
It would take a very long time, but I would pay for it.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, like, what I have in my head isn't too difficult, because, like, a good portion of, like, part of the song is just, like, going to be on repeat.
Right.
We'll discuss this later. It's
of course.
Fine.
We don't want to...
I'm drawing poop.
We don't want to spoil too many things.
This is, like, the best coop I've ever drawn.
That's a really good coop. It's beautiful. He's very beautiful, and I love him. You were doing fantastic for your first time.
I like the aesthetic.
Is it the
Maybe and this over here, maybe perhaps.
Oh wow, it's like you have a type. Sideburns, check. Soul patch, check.
Big boy and cut off grunge outfit.
Big thickums boy, yes. Do I have to draw a certain character in that outfit? Because I will.
Oh, that means Grayson's Jamie, right?
Oh fuck! I dropped my pen.
We've done it.
You have to draw Grayson and Jamie's outfit now. You absolutely have to. Does that mean West is the robot?
Yes.
Oh god!
3 big fighting robots.
West is the robot. Of course he is.
Big giant robots.
I'm afraid to know who the one girl is.
Probably Gala.
Probably just super annoyed at everything happening.
This show was just so much fun.
I loved that show. I loved when they like. I would love when they would like do episodes that would like be parodies of specific things. Like I remember their Sailor Moon episode.
I definitely think it was before its time.
Definitely was. Oh man, it was so good. I love that show.
I still like see the image of like evil Coop, and I have
the one time I assaulted you with that image, and you were like, "Please no." Let's see. Da, 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 da. Coop is so goddamn important is what Shortbeard says.
He is. Coop is very important.
Shit, fuck. I spilled my Cosmo.
So like how old were you when you first started going to like have you ever been to an anime convention?
Yes, I have. My first anime convention, because I was very sheltered and controlled in my life, my first anime convention was in like 2000 and shit, hold on.
College. I didn't start going to conventions.
Yeah, no, yeah. Once I hit community college, I think I was like 19 or 20. That was my first convention, and I had to lie to go to it.
Oh man.
I did. I had to lie to go to that convention. Actually, that first convention, I believe, was the very first convention where Jesus and I crossed paths as people.
Wow.
Yeah. I lied to go to that convention. Yeah, steampunk. That's exactly right. I was in a steampunk group. Names will not be named, but I lied to go to it because everybody in my group was going, and I was like, I gotta go because I want to be a part of the group. I need to be a part of the group and belong.
I'm in the crew. I need to go.
I'm in the crew. I gotta go. I'm so important. I'm so important, Mom.
What was your job?
I was essentially the gunner.
I knew you would be.
I was the gunner. I had a sniper. I more or less. My character did. I never had the time to construct one for myself, even though if I did, it'd be fucking sick as hell. But yeah, my character was essentially the gunner of the ship. Sydney was the navigator, and we had all that other shit that will not be named, but basically that was my job.
And you had to lie to go?
I had to lie to go because I was like, so-and-so friend that I know my mom trusts and Tabitha are going to this thing, and we want to spend the night in a hotel. Can I do this? And so I had to construct this elaborate lie, and I literally texted those people, and I texted Tabitha, and I was just like, my mom thinks I'm going to an anime... He's like, just roll with it. My mom thinks I'm going to an anime convention with you. Just fucking roll with it. And she was like, okay.
This will end bad.
Alright, this will end terribly. Surprisingly, it didn't end as terribly as it could have.
That's good.
Basically.
My first convention, what was it? It was OhioCon.
Yes.
in like, God, like 2010 maybe.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
think I don't know. It was my first convention there. It was I vaguely remember it. It was fine. Like I definitely went there like for 2 years, and I was like, I don't like anime conventions. And then I went to Gen Con, which is like a huge like RPG like board game convention. I was like,
Yeah.
this is the thing I like
This
to
is
do.
this is the thing.
But the only problem is there's like a certain dumbassery that happens only at anime conventions that I actually really miss.
There's like some really chaotic energy that comes with anime conventions that I do miss very greatly.
Like everyone doing the caramel dancing in the hallway.
Good God, I remember that.
I miss that. That was
People
like,
just randomly breaking out into like the one set of dance moves that they know from that one anime.
Which one?
God, the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Yep.
Everybody did that dance. I knew that dance because that was the thing that everybody did at the fucking conventions.
Everyone just did the caramel dance.
Yep. Walking through the hallways and seeing Homestuck trolls everywhere. What else?
Hold on.
I remember Glompy. I remember when Yowie paddles were a thing. That's how old I am.
Oh God. What else was there?
There's Yowie paddles. There was I very fondly remember there was a God. I remember that there was a person that would walk around in a scantily clad Mudkip cosplay.
You text that to me once.
I did text that to you. Yeah, so there was she was known mostly through like the Houston con circuits. So like she would be like the most scantily clad like Mudkip, and everybody just knew her. It was great, and we would always know when she was there because she never could quite properly seal her body paint, so there would just be blue paint like wherever she went. We're just like Mudkip was here.
It's kind of a weird looking Mudkip too.
It was certainly an interesting choice. But I remember that Mudkip. I remember there was a God, I'm trying to think of like the weirdest con encounters that I've had. I remember there was a guy that just dressed up as a mass of tentacles, and he had his tentacles like fixed to like various like he had like some sort of like beverages hidden in his costume, and so the tentacles themselves would be like fountains where you could like he would actually pour you a drink, even though it would just be don't drink it. Please don't
do that.
Don't drink from the tentacles, please God, don't. Let's see.
At Gen Con, there's always like a dance. Like they always do the Gen Con like dance. That's every Saturday.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And it's so they have this dance in an old abandoned church.
What?
And it is rad. It is so cool. So
oh my!
Cathedral high ceilings. It's the cool. They still do it too. So next time we all go,
yes,
like we're supposed to.
Okay.
It's fun. It's
the one time we meet in person.
Yes. The only problem with it is that like they don't have a proper DJ. Like they have one, but like they don't play things that the crowd likes.
Oh,
like
no.
it's literally any high school dance you've ever been to.
So basically they just all they did was download the playlist for like every high school dance ever, and they just play that.
Correct.
Ugh.
Correct. And so it's awful, but I'm like, guys, you can play like Daft Punk and be fine, or like the intros to animes and you'll be fine.
If you play the intros to animes, people will just fucking go
lose their
complete.
shit.
Yeah, would go complete. Just yeah.
Maybe that's why they don't.
Completely feral.
But it's fun because people are in their costume and they all show up there, and like there's this one guy that always shows up like as like Big Bird, always there. What else there was I remember
going to a convention where a Dalek led a conga line at the rave.
That's beautiful. Like this location it's 21 and up only because there's 3 bars you can go to.
Okay.
like in this church
That's
thing
a little bit brighter.
venue.
Yeah.
But it's you don't really live until you see 4 cosplayers in those giant Pikachu outfits like surround you while Britney Spears' Poison or Toxic plays.
What?
So
that's not the right color I'm going for.
it's something. And then like I remember
Let's go
one
for
year
OG
there was
Starfire.
a guy who was dressed up as like a Jedi, and he had like the dual lightsaber, and people would take it and like try to pole dance on it. It was the thing.
Well, that's
Lots of drunk
certainly an
people.
option.
I remember the first year
Yeah,
I went
there
there. We went there, and I don't dance. I just stand off to the side and watch because I'm that person. But
I don't dance.
I noticed one of our friends was missing. Our friend Trent. He was missing, and where the heck did he go? He apparently got so wasted.
Oh, that it did the thing.
It did the thing. But he got super wasted, and we had to like carry him back to the hotel, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And he somehow lost his shirt on the way, and then I was wearing a jacket. He's like, "Can I wear that?" It was like a cropped jacket, so so he was wearing that, and I was like, "Okay, great." And then we got to the hotel room, and like 2 guys are holding onto him, and he's just like, "I'm gonna be sick." And then everyone's like, "Open the door! Open the door!" Open! And we open the door, we throw him into the bathroom, and just turn the shower on and leave him there. we had the guy check on him every now and then, but he was gone. I was like, man, this is why this is the wild stuff that happens at anime conventions. Or, like, Gen
Meow,
Con in general.
sir. Meow.
Meow.
The cat's yelling at me from the living room.
Rude.
He's apparently found a toy that he wants me to know about.
Look at this thing I found.
Look, father, look what I have found. It is dead and I have conquered it. He's just staring at me now.
Beavis. Beavis.
Oh man, God, I remember like that first convention that I went to, like with the group that I went with. I think like the one experience that I remember that was like the first night was when I believe it was like one of the members of our steampunk group. We had lost track of him. He got drunk, and when we found him, it was like he was like dead asleep on the ground in the middle of the hotel room, and I think he had like smears of blue on him, and we're like, oh.
The Mudkip was here.
And then we proceeded to shove M&Ms up his nose because we thought it was funny.
That's good stuff. That's the good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing I like about Gen Con is like the entire city gets into it. So like
That's cool.
any restaurant you go to that's in like the vicinity of like downtown Indianapolis, they're all dressed up.
That's cool. I like that.
Like all the servers will like dress up and stuff, and like all the bars will have like special like ales and beers like specifically for like Gen Con.
That's so cool.
Because it's such a big like money driver for them, so like the entire city gets in on it. And it is the coolest.
That's better than going through the McDonald's drive-thru and just having people stare at you while you're in full cosplay.
Oh yeah, no one bats an eye.
Just like what the fuck? Like just what the fuck are you doing? I'm here for a convention.
Here for a convention, it's fine. I remember the anime convention I went to up in Ohio. The hotel that was like hosting the convention.
Yeah.
Also was hosting a cheerleading competition.
That's
so that
amazing.
Was awkward.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I always love it whenever like the hotels would double book and you would like see like some like groups of people that are supposed to be here for like a business related event, and then there's just like a bunch of fucking Homestuck trolls just hanging around.
Or people in fur costumes or something
yeah,
like that.
They're like full fursuit, and you're just like, oh, that's.
Hey. For real though, fursuits are really cool.
They really are.
They're like I've seen a couple of them. Like I've met a couple of guys who had them on, and like they're the kind that like where the mouth moves and stuff. And,
that's
like,
really detailed. Yeah,
they're animatronic now. It's crazy.
God damn.
So, props, y'all.
There we are. There she is. Beautiful girl.
What? Beautiful.
She's so beautiful. I love her. There we go. Da, 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 da. Oh, nope, that's too much. Nope, too much. Nope, too much.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm excited for when those start back up again.
God, yes, same.
One day I'll have my own booth.
We're gonna have our own booth one day, bro.
One day, bro.
We're gonna have like giant fucking cutouts of the bros, and it's gonna be stupid.
It's gonna be awesome.
We're just like split out on our table like this is ours. We did this. Oh,
I don't even care if anyone comes to it. We're just gonna sit there and play games.
Absolutely. We'll just sit there and like, oh god, we could do like what some artists do, and we'll like get like a cheap like LCD TV, just like hook it up to the computer, and we'll just like draw stupid shit on it.
We'll literally just do this.
We'll just literally do this, yeah, basically. Just draw the dumbest shit, and people will be like, what the fuck are you doing? Be like, come buy our comic.
Goodbye. Please leave.
Please leave. Buy this shit and leave. Go. In all fairness, though, if we do open a, if we do have our own table at a like Gen Con or like any like small con circuit, I think we need to hire on Jeremiah to be our cabana booty because he's so good at selling merch. Just like be running around with like the t-shirts, like the stickers and stuff, be like, get over here, buy this shit. Do the whole Ren Fair thing where if you lock eyes with them, you're like, you looked at me, you made direct eye contact, you have to come here right now.
That's the rule.
It's the rule.
I still remember what you told me about when you guys went to the Ren Fair and then you had the calligraphy pen.
Oh my god.
Whatever that was.
To illustrate that point. So, for those that don't know this story, last time I went to Renfest around last year, I dressed up as my Barbarian West, who, as we know, is a very delicate boy.
That's a good way to put it.
Big, massive, 300-pound, 6'5" man. He's a big muscle boy. Yeah, I know, right? Body goals, thanks. The sweetest of himbos. So I dressed up as him for Renfest, and naturally, once I got into costume, I had to be in character all the time because it was just so addicting to be in character. It just felt great to have that brain break and be a complete dumbass the whole day. And like we all, and me and like Tabitha, and then we had Colton and Jeremiah. We were all dressed up as our Sacred World crew from our Friday game, and we're just walking around. And we found a stand that sold really nice feathered quilled pens, and like with like the nice like metal tips, and like you can change them out, and like they had like all these like very nice pens. As I will stress that, very nice pens. And we all decided, like, they had tester pens, so you can like dip it in the ink and you can write like your name, or you can write like something on it, like on a page in a book. And so everybody took their turn. Like, we're gonna write our names as our characters. So like Ariel took it. He like did like nice, beautiful flourish for, Ariel. And then Aurea did hers, Carabao. And then I came up as West. I took this nice pen in my fucking meaty fist. Like that.
Because West can't write.
Because my barbarian cannot write. He does not know how to write. So I literally just took it in my big meaty hand and just like very heavy handed just fucking dragged this shit all over the page. And the poor shopkeep just stared at me in horror. Like, what the fuck are you doing to my pens? And like they were like halfway between, do I let this happen or do I stop them? What do I do? And that's
I bet as soon as you left, it was like, that asshole.
As soon as that motherfucker probably ruined they probably like immediately went to go check on the pen. Like, are you okay?
That's something Grayson would do.
Poor thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was talked about in that moment. Just like that fucker, that asshole just ruined one of my pens. What the fuck?
Whoops.
What the fuck?
You were in character.
I was so deeply in character. I did not think about it in that moment. And I was like, oh shit, I probably fucked up his pen. Whoops. I'm sorry.
Sorry, bro.
I mean, it's fine because my girlfriend bought like a lot of shit from there, so it's okay, man. You're compensated. I'm reading through chat and I'm seeing paragraphs of things and I'm excited.
Go for it.
Okay, so back on cons. Shortbeard VA, this is not a thing I am proud of, Vic, but there is a picture of me from like 10 years ago somewhere kneeling to a Grand High Blood cosplayer. Shane. Thank you for that. All right. So, let's see. Yeah, fuck, I miss cons so much. Correct, I miss them so much. I miss the chaotic energy. Shortbeard VA, the Denny's after Wasteland weekend. I need to know about that. Shelbert 7170. Is it just mandatory that everyone goes to McDonald's after a con? Because that's been literally every time I've gone. I swear to God, anytime I go to a convention and I start to leave, I just immediately have a craving for a double cheeseburger. So yes, I think it's mandatory.
It's all those calories you lost.
Oh, I know, all the calories you lost from not eating an entire weekend or not hydrating.
Yeah.
Because we would just sit in the hotel room because we were broke ass like young adults who did not have jobs. We would just sit in the hotel room and watch Food Network and try to absorb sustenance through what we were watching on TV.
Oh no.
If I stare at food long enough, maybe my body will trick itself into thinking it's full. That was a thing. Because I was broke as shit. I never had a job. The one person who did have a job, who was our fucking airship captain, who I'm just not going to say anything else about, like, was only like, fuck it, you know. It's not like, there was no rule of taking care of the group, apparently.
Aw.
Yeah, we were an airship, but fuck it. Whatever. I have many opinions on that man, but I will not say them out loud. Let's see.
Is that what soured you on the whole, like, steampunk thing?
In a way, yeah. Like it got kind of drama filled towards the end. I know me and some friends tried to revive like our love of steampunk through like a separate group, but like it kind of fizzled out because real life happened. I still deeply love it in my heart, and if I ever get a chance to revisit it, I might. But at the moment, what?
Let's make one.
Are we gonna make a steampunk ship? Are we gonna do it?
Yeah.
Is it the Sea Devil? Gonna be the Sea Devil?
I've always wanted to be a part of one.
You want to be a part of a steampunk crew?
I've always wanted to be a part of one. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna grab the mic. Jesus, let's do it. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to reading chat before we get too carried away on that. We should do a steampunk episode. Oh fuck. There's Jesus in chat. Drunk story I could tell you about young Jesus and alcohol at a South by Southwest. Held up. Chat was moving fast. Sky Devil. I mean, hey. At South by Southwest, I blacked out, hung out with some homeless dudes, telling them nobody. Hello. Stop moving the chat. I'm reading. Every time I try to go back to read, it just jumps. I blacked out, hung out with some homeless dudes, telling them nobody. Let's see, telling them nobody knows how to live a life that money corrupts. Told them they were angels, like an Ariel angel. Bless you, Jesus. You're so fucking. I love you. Shelbert, every time I've gone to a con, as I'm pulling up, I have this irrational fear that I will be, for some reason, be the only person dressed up, and everyone will laugh at me. Then I'll see Harry Potter walking down the street, and I'll think, all right, never mind, I'm good. I do have that fear, too. I walk up to the convention center, and I'm like, wait, is anybody else in costume, or did nobody tell me? Oh, God. Oh, no, Steph was supposed to go to her first con this year. No, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we were supposed to do Gen Con this year, and I'm still sad about it.
I know, we were supposed to meet, and we were supposed to hit that Alistair publish button.
We were supposed to hit that publish button together. Oh, man. So, Nick just said in chat that him and Shane could sit behind the Alistair and West cutouts and talk to passerbys in character.
Oh, my God.
I would love that so much. Oh, God. Shane's 1,000% down for that. Shane suggested Sky Devil for the name of our steampunk ship. Jesus said yes, steampunk. Shelbert says, I will give $5 million to see more steampunk stuff. I guess we'll have to do a steampunk episode at some point. Actually, hold up. Let me look at my calendar real quick. Are we doing a Halloween episode?
I don't know.
Just out of curiosity.
If not on Halloween, maybe like the week after or something.
Yeah, we could do the week after. Let's be late. I like doing that.
Yeah.
So next episode, let's do steampunk.
That sounds good.
Because I was looking at my calendar and I'm like, hold up, wait, let me look at the days because I'm gonna be taking off for the weekend before Halloween, and then Halloween weekend, I know probably we're gonna like Tabitha's gonna want to sit and like watch a shit ton of scary movies. So I'm like, that might be a vibe night.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. The people have spoken. We are doing steampunk. Okay, let me write that on my calendar real quick.
I finally drew Coop.
You drew Coop. I love him. He looks very nice. That's very good.
Very handsome.
He's very handsome. I love Coop. I'm gonna write just steampunk on my calendar, and Tabitha's gonna come home and be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
It's happening.
Strike steampunk in big bold letters.
It is happening again.
It is happening. Oh man. Let me save this real quick.
I'll save it too. Hold on.
Alright, what are we drawing for our final draw?
Final draw of the night.
Chat can tell us. Fan art, what characters would you like to see us draw from your beloved works of fiction? Oh god, I just cracked my back. Holy shit. Do you ever just sit up straight and realize that you've been sitting like a shrimp this whole time?
I always sit like a shrimp, so.
Well, and you are a shrimp.
Short.
You're so short. Thank you. Starfire is very beautiful, and I love her very much. I love that Coop. He's so cute. He's just a man that wanted to work on his car that was a giant robot.
Yep.
I loved the entire plot of that show. Yeah, just, I just fixed my car to this robot. So why not?
It's simple.
It's just simple. Just, yeah, man, I love my car, so I turned it into a giant robot. Whoops.
Oopsie.
Just didn't even bat an eye. Just, hey, there it is. There she is. Okay. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
So handsome.
He's so handsome. I love him. Let's think. I'm trying to think of other works of fiction of mine that I was obsessed with.
Hello, people in chat, by the way. We got new people, so hello.
Oh, hello!
Hello. We're drawing our childhood favorite characters.
Yeah, so
style.
we're doing fan art episodes, so we are drawing all of our beloved favorite characters from our childhoods and etc. I drew a Starfire, Lynn drew a Coop. I'm trying to look at my bookshelf like it's gonna give me answers, but it won't. Because all I'm seeing is my massive collection of Redwall, and I'm like, I am not drawing anything anthropomorphic. I refuse at this point in my life. I feel like I need to
cartoon shows from the early 2000s and 90s.
No, yeah, that's good. That's good. Meow.
List of animated TV series for 2000s.
Hold on, I have a request, and I might take, and I think I'm gonna take it. Light Yagami was my very first anime crush, so could you draw him in the cringiest way possible?
Who's Light Yagami?
Okay, did you ever read or watch Death Note?
I knew about it.
He's essentially the protagonist. He is the main guy. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I think I know what to do.
Oh,
I think I know what to do. Oh gosh.
I don't know what to make.
I know what I'm doing. Very rarely do I yell that. Oh god, I think I know what I'm doing.
Oh no.
Oh.
What? You keep laughing and it's scaring me.
Hold on, I gotta get reference. I'm sorry, about to revive a stupid ancient meme. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it.
Put his name in the book.
My wife said I like L because I was a baby lesbian. You liked light because you like men. Oh! God damn. I'm sorry, this energy just exudes Light Yagami, and I will not apologize for this.
Great.
Oh god. I can do this. I did enjoy Death Note in my early high school years. I remember reading the initial pilot that came from it, or like the first like prologue chapter that happened. Like I read the manga first, and I was like, oh shit, what the fuck, this is crazy.
Oh god.
And then I just
like,
yeah.
I barely remember it.
What would happen if a notebook was dropped into this world that allowed you to kill anybody you wanted by just writing the name down?
Right.
Like that was the whole concept, basically. What would you do with it? And of course, this high school kid said, "I'm gonna become
everyone.
God."
Yeah, you know.
As high school kids do, you know.
I just remember like the big demon looking dude who had a snatched waist.
Ryuk was snatched. Oh man, I was like,
because there was another one too. There was like a white one, wasn't there?
yes, there was.
Yeah.
Rem was her name. It was Ryuk and Rem. There was another one. He wasn't really shown much in the I think in the show, but hold on, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Nope, I gotta do this a little bit more awkwardly. There was another one. He wasn't really shown much in the show, but he was like one of my favorite designs. I'll have to find him for you. Hold on. I thought he had like a really sick design. I mean, this is like an angle of him, but I really dug this design. I'm just gonna send it to you on Demiplanes. Boop.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Just like this big old gilded like skull with like gemstones encrusted in him, and
That's actually like a thing. Like they would take like bodies of people and then just like stick jewels all over them and stuff.
hey, there's my baby boy. I love him.
What?
Sorry, because I went to go look up the screenshot of this one Shinigami, and then like I saw like art of my favorite character like sitting on a throne next to him, and I was like, it's my boy. He wasn't in the original. He wasn't in the actual like anime or manga itself, but he was a side story that was written called the LABB Murder Cases, and that was like my favorite fucking book to read. And it was about Yes.
No, but continue.
No, I was gonna say it's literally a whole story surrounding a serial killer in LA that was like doing like these really like Zodiac killer style murders, and he was essentially the one behind it, and he was like one of my favorite fucking characters to read about. I was so goddamn fascinated with him.
I just want to see if chat will know who this is. I'm just gonna sketch him real quick.
Okay.
But this was a show that I remember watching when I was younger. I had like a T-shirt of it too. It had a profound influence on me, so I want to see if anyone knows who it is. Real quick. You might know. I think we might have talked about this one.
We might have, maybe. Everybody loves Ryuk, just so you know.
I saw that in chat. Everyone's like, losing their mind.
Ryuk is a good boy, and I love him. He did nothing wrong, ever. Oh! I think I know what this is. Yes! Yes! I know what this is. I fucking love that show.
I did too.
That show actually used to, like, whenever
scare the hell out of me.
Yes. Oh man, I remember before I watched it, I would see like the Toonami or the Adult Swim commercials for it, and they would scare the shit out of me. Yeah. Like every time I'd see them, and then like I went to go watch it, and I'm like, oh no, this is way worse.
Like I regret this. Like the opening to this anime like will haunt me forever.
I love Satoshi Kon's work so much. Mm-hmm. Like, I love Paprika. I love, Perfect Blue is, like, one of my favorite movies. Mm-hmm. I fucking love Perfect Blue.
I really want to, like, rewatch this series, because I think this is a miniseries.
Yes, yes.
Let me look. Because I feel like I need to rewatch it to, like, really, like, understand it as, like, an adult.
I feel like watching it, like, a little...
Yeah, it's 13 episodes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can do it. See? There you go. 13 episodes. You got it.
But for anyone wondering, this is one of the little, like, reoccurring, like, I guess, character? Is it a character, would you say? I don't know. It's like a little, like, reoccurring little dude from Paranoia Agent.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, God. Sorry. I had to go Google this facial expression that this character makes, and I never want to look at this face again.
Oh, no.
I hate it. This fucking show. Good God.
I feel like I need to draw something over here in this white space, unless you're using it.
I will not. I am going to be confined strictly to this boy.
Okay.
Draw what you like. You should draw... Let me think. I don't know.
I wanted to draw Kaminari. Almost, but I'm like, yeah. I haven't finished it.
It's my elbows crack. I'm looking up at my figurines, and I see Mirio, I see All Might.
I love All Might.
I love All Might. You should draw All Might.
I've drawn All Might multiple times on this
show. You
show.
should draw, do me a solid.
Oh, no.
And draw one of my favorite boys.
Who's your favorite boy?
Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you in chat.
Okay.
I'm debating if I want you to draw him. Yeah, I'll make it easy on you. I'll do it without. Because I was like, I could have you draw him with the mask or without, but I'm like, I'm gonna do without because that's easier. As it loads, come on.
Got this.
You got this, Discord. You can do this. I believe in
waiting for it to pop up.
I believe in you, Discord. Oh my God! It's literally just sitting at the halfway point. Jesus Christ.
Awesome. You can just type in who it is, and I can Google it.
There you go.
Angry click.
Is it? Did it send, or is Discord taking a shit?
It's not sending. I am sending it.
I know. Discord,
just
why?
Type the name.
I'm gonna just
type the name to me.
I'm just gonna send it to you on Messenger because fuck it.
Okay.
You can draw him without the mask.
Okay.
You can draw him without the mask because I know it's a thing. Oh God, I'm so sorry, microphone.
Okay, hold on.
Excuse me? Did you have to have that big production over that? The dog's just like standing very intimidatingly on the bed. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna
boy.
hate drawing this.
You're gonna hate me.
I'm gonna hate you. Why?
What I'm gonna be doing. This poor
I
guy.
don't think I've ever had a crush on Light. I did find him to be an interesting character. I think
Okay.
me liking Light, because I liked Light. I liked him as a character, but I think me liking him was just me waiting for a train crash to happen. I just want to watch.
Like, yes.
I know this is gonna crash and burn. I just want to see it happen.
Okay.
To draw this stupid fucking face. There.
Great.
I hate it, thanks. Although I love the amount of fanfic that came out of that entire series.
Was there a lot?
God, there was so much. Because, so, one of the... I love explaining things to you.
Yes.
just to hear your reaction. So, there was an instance in this show where, obviously, people weren't going to let a random serial killer start killing people with like a supernatural book, so it was like a whole thing of we got to find the person who's doing this and stop them. And so there was like there was a whole police task force involved in it, and the one leading it was L, who was like the weird guy that looks like a fucking raccoon and just sits on his chair like this.
Yeah. He's a genius.
He's a fucking genius. He was the goddamn modern day Sherlock Holmes, obviously, because he was weird and antisocial and did weird things, but he was super smart. Anyway, so there was like a point where he was like, I suspect you might be it, and to prove it, I'm going to handcuff us together for a very long time.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, fanfics. Uh-huh.
Yeah, fanfics.
Uh-huh, yeah. We did an episode on those. That was fun.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Mm.
They were roommates. I don't want to draw hands. At all. Hands. I hate them. Hands are garbage. Why do we need them? Can we just cut them off?
Well, we need them to do our thing.
Oh, shit, you're right. Damn, you're so smart.
I know. I got the brain cell today.
Len's holding the brain.
You didn't need it for cleaning today.
No,
so
I didn't need it.
I borrowed it.
I got a very exciting DM, and I can't wait to talk about it later.
Well, yay. Should I be worried?
Oh my god. Chat just reminded me of a thing, and that's probably why I was like kind of into Light Yagami, but not really, because he looked just like Zac Efron.
Oh, all right.
He looked like Zac Efron.
Do you like Zac Efron?
I do like Zac Efron. Leave me alone.
I'm just saying.
I think he's very dreamy looking, and I love the man that he's become today. I love, somebody mentioned it on Twitter, and I think it was the most accurate description of Zac Efron I've ever seen. That Zac Efron as a person has matured and evolved into my exact taste at every time I witness him.
He's just evolving with you.
Yes. So, like, whatever my taste was back when I first witnessed High School Musical, Zac Efron. When Baywatch happened, Zac Efron. And then now, me, almost in my 30s, and seeing Zac Efron on this new Netflix show as a complete, now on his way to being a bear, I'm like, hello?
His way to being a bear.
He's not quite there yet, but... Hello?
He's getting there.
He's getting there.
Yeah.
Have you seen pictures of Zac Efron lately?
I have.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough.
Yeah.
just like, hello there.
Hello, sir. Why are you catering to my interests? Please stop. I am very alarmed. I don't want to draw the other hand, so this is what we're getting. That's an arm.
Hello, arm.
Hello, arm. That's how arms work. There we go. This. Oh, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever drawn, and I love it.
Like, this is my brand.
This is my thing. Yes, hello. I just zoomed out and I was like, oh, hello. Hello, sir. Titties. What up? Anyway.
Yay.
Titties. Thank you for hitting my specific brand, Lynn.
No problem.
The silence. Anyway.
I'm focusing. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Dad bod Zach. Dad bod Efron. Absolutely. Been in love with him since the 3rd grade. Oh, man. God, when did High School Musical come out? Hold on, I gotta Google that.
High School Musical came out, I think, when we were in high school.
Yeah.
I think.
Because we're old. "2006, correct. I was a sophomore in high school.
Yep.
So naturally, it spoke to my brand. Dad, no! I want to throw away my sports scholarship and become a part of theater.
Theater.
I remember my dad looking at this movie as I watched it, and he was just like, that kid doesn't have his priorities straight. And I was just like, no, Dad, he's just following his dream. And then I was in college, and I was like, God, Zach, what the fuck's wrong with you? You had a fucking scholarship. But theater! And because my girlfriend, I gotta do the thing for my girlfriend.
High school romance.
I know, I was like,
usually...
I love going back and watching stuff that's like high school romance, and you're just like, oh, honey, it won't last.
Oh, honey, no.
Oh, honey, no. Either you're gonna learn to evolve with it, or you're just gonna no. Or like what? God, like, going on brand with the spooky month. Do you remember watching Halloween Town?
We actually watched that not too long ago.
Oh shit! Remember when she's like, "Mom, I'm 13," and you're like, "And?"
Yes. Ugh. I am a witch.
I'm a witch. I'm 13. I can make my own decisions. No, the fuck you can't.
Obviously, you didn't make good ones. You fucking brought Calabar back, you bitch.
Goddamn fucking Calabar.
And then Calabar's a really hot son.
Don't remind me of Calabar. Don't remind me of Calabar's hot son. Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
Calabar's true revenge is his hot son.
This is how I'll get to them. My son's gonna be super hot.
It worked.
God, it did, though.
I'm only having this hot son to get back at my ex. Fine.
Oh. God damn it. Grandma, what the fuck?
Right?
Oh, man. That's not how loafers look. Good lord. I can't get over this stupid thing. I love it so much. High School Musical is why I had such unrealistic expectations for high school relationships. Me reading shoujo manga gave me unrealistic expectations for high school romances.
Yeah.
Like, look, if he's not gonna sacrifice his entire life and soul for you, and then what's the point? Like, if you're not gonna have, like, longing looks in the hallways surrounded by sparkles and soft bubbles, then what's the fucking point?
Sparkles and soft bubbles.
That's the texture they always used! Oh, no. I don't want people to riot. I have to give him an awful leg tan. I love how his thigh, his calf muscles are not even consistent, and I'm just gonna keep it that way because that seems correct. Okay. Sure, that's how those work. Good God, that is so fucking terribly proportioned, but I don't care anymore.
That's part of the comedy of it. What is happening over here?
I don't know. I'm just looking at it and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Nick,
Yes.
Do you need help with something?
Are
you okay over there?
No, I'm not okay. I'm just looking at this. Look at this fucking...
What are you looking at?
His fucking leg. Look at him.
He has a very, like, long leg ratio.
I know, that's why I'm fucking...
Are you channeling a wizard there for a minute? Or...
No, if I was channeling a wizard, he'd be better dressed. Anyway.
Fair.
If I was channeling Grayson, he would be very well dressed. But this is Light Yagami, and I know Light Yagami just... Oh... I love how my love for him has, like, moved into the territory of how can I make him as cringy as possible. He's turned into, like, every kind of, like, privileged cis male that you ever meet in life whose parents probably own a boat.
My parents own a yacht.
My parents own a yacht. Remember when Grayson crashed a yacht? I do.
His parents didn't own a yacht.
They didn't own a yacht, but he took somebody's and crashed it.
It was Nina's dad's.
Yeah, that's fair. Huh.
You alright over there?
No, I'm just looking at it. I have to give him a really bad tan, and I'm not mentally prepared for it.
I'm here for it.
It's the kind of tan that only, like, guys that go to, like, Ivy League schools have.
They got it from their khakis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There we go. Perfect. It's like he went to a tanning salon, but, like, the coupon only had enough for, like, 3/4 of a tan.
His usual tan person wasn't there.
So they just, like,
off today.
They were just off. Jessica wasn't there, and so this is what I have to deal with. I'm gonna leave a 1-star Yelp review, even though nobody uses Yelp anymore. Oh my god. Oh god, his shirt's the same color. Of course it is. It's like he tried to go for, like, a romper look, but just didn't want to commit to it.
Rompers suck, especially if you're short.
Rompers suck, especially if you're tall.
Rompers suck.
Rompers suck.
Is like the consensus here.
As somebody that has tried a romper once, if you have If you're too tall for it, it's just not a good time.
If you're too short for it, it's not a good time. You have to be like a very specific like type.
You have to be a very specific body type. Yes. Yes, absolutely. I remember trying one on once, and I was just like, "This is awful. Why would anyone submit themselves to this willingly?"
Who came up with this?
Who the fuck came up with this? Rompers.
Are you just watching me do it now?
What?
I feel like I'm being watched.
No, I'm not watching you. I'm coloring.
Okay, good. It's not like we're, this is live or anything.
No, it's totally not live. What are you talking about? We're doing this in the comfort of our own privacy.
If this was in our own privacy, things would be much worse.
Things would be super fucking zesty if this was in our own privacy. Oh, God. He lost the right to have proper calves when he became a serial killer. Yes, he did. I mean, his dad is a cop. Oh.
Oops.
Oh, yeah. Legs too long, couldn't fit the tanning bed. Like we said, his usual tanning person wasn't there, so like they took him to the wrong room. So it was like the shorter bed, so his legs stuck out, and they didn't want to say anything because it's like, fuck this guy. Like he just walked into the salon and everyone's like, "Oh, this guy's a fucking tool."
Literally Grayson when he goes anywhere.
Is Grayson just light Yagami but better dressed?
No, he's not that bad.
That's fair.
Grayson's an a-hole at times, but he wouldn't hurt anyone.
Grayson's more composed, I would say.
Grayson's a priss, but he wouldn't like hurt anyone.
This is true. Now if they hurt his babies.
Oh, then they're murdered.
Don't touch his babies. Man, I'm so excited for Rise of Tiamat.
Oh boy.
I'm like stupid excited for it. I realize I have so much stuff I need to write. Yep. I'm like, oh wait, you guys are coming up on the end of the campaign, literally like next Monday.
Yep.
I need to make sure, depending on what you guys do, I need to make sure I have everything planned because I don't know what the fuck decisions you're gonna make. God. You're all wild cards and I love you.
Gray just wants to get home.
Grace just wants to go home to his babies, and that's understandable. Man, Inosuke looks snatched.
Should I unsnatch him?
No. I'm fine with it.
Okay. I gotta fix his torso here.
No, he's good. He's just a feral twink. It's fine.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So, like, imagine very chaotic feral West energy, but like 200 pounds lighter.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, man. That's certainly something I drew. I'm just, like, looking at it, I'm like, well, I drew that.
Like, this was a nightmare and a half.
This was a decision I made, consciously.
So what's this show about?
Demon Slayer?
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta write a meme thing.
So that's also a show I have no clue about, except for you seeing me seeing you with this guy a lot.
There, that's stupid. So Demon Slayer is basically set in an era of Japan that there's a point where demons are a prevalent threat for the people. There is a specific faction of people that do train to become demon slayers in order to defeat these demons and to keep people safe. It starts out with Tanjiro, who is our protagonist, who has an event happen in his life. Yes, sir. Did you just honk at me? Ruski, did you just honk at me? He's like, I'm going to tangle myself under your chair and you're going to deal with it. So Tanjiro, because of an event in his life, he basically is driven to become a demon slayer. So he goes on that journey to train and learn these sword techniques and basically be that person that's there to protect people, all while helping out his sister, who has a specific plot related thing happen to her that I will not share in case people do want to watch it that have not watched it. So basically it's Tanjiro and his sister traveling together to A, help her out, and B, like, you know, stop all these evil fucking demons from killing innocent people. And Inosuke is one of those characters that shows up at some point, and when he shows up, you're like, oh, hello.
Yeah, I've seen, like, images of him just being a weirdo. Like,
Yes, he's an absolute fucking weirdo, and I love him.
Where, like, he has his, like, legs over his head.
Yes, I love that. He just fucking cracks his back in half and just, like, sits under him. Like, yes, I love that boy so much.
So what's his deal?
He's a feral boy.
So he's West.
Yes. From what manga screen caps I have seen, because I did not read the manga, my Tabitha did, and she had feelings about it. I'm being the stupid patient person that is waiting for, like, the anime to finish out so that I could watch it, because that's how I started it. So naturally, I'm gonna keep with the anime. So, because I'm stupid particular. Anyway, so he's basically this wild feral boy. From the screen caps I saw, he apparently was abandoned as a baby or just lost as a baby, and so naturally he grew up mostly in the wilderness and was picked up by, like, some old priest dude. And, like, I gotta send you pictures of him as a baby, because he was literally wearing the pig mask when he was a baby, and he looks like this dirty feral gremlin.
I love it.
Let me find this. I love him very much. But yeah, basically he has very much Big West energy, and I love him very much.
I feel like I remember you, like, watching this and then coming across him and then just immediately, like, yelling in one of the chats, being like, "Excuse me?
Excuse me? Who stole my boy? Who took my boy from me and put him in an anime and made him a twink? How dare you?" Look at this. Look at this.
Where am I looking?
I put it in Demiplanes.
Oh. Aww.
Yeah.
Boy.
Like... Like, apparently he came across, like, this temple with this priest, like literally like a what a feral cat would.
Aww.
Look at him.
Baby boy.
I know, little baby boy. I love him. He's so cute. It's like I fell in love with him because I was like, I love all of your energy, and then, like, just the memes started rolling in, and I'm like, yes.
I'm like, it's happening.
It's happening. I love this boy. I need to draw, like, half of those memes as West, because it's just perfect energy.
Aww.
Also, he's a very pretty boy.
Yes, he is.
Like, I that's, like, what I loved a lot about his character. Like, at first, like, because, like, you meet him and he's just, like, this feral man with a boar's head on it, like, covering his face. And you're like, this guy is fucking crazy. And then, like, he takes his mask off And like the first thing characters say are just like, "Oh my god, you look like a girl," and I was like, "I'm immediately attached to you." Little piggy boy.
I don't think he looks like a girl.
That's what people say like in the anime.
Yeah.
They're like, "Whoa, you have a girly face," and he's like, "Shut the fuck up," and he headbutts them and breaks their nose. And I'm like, that's the appropriate reaction.
That's the West energy we were looking for.
Yep. I'll probably send you a clip later of him being a feral thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll just be like, yep, that's West. I should draw West in Inosuke's outfit, but that's just me drawing West.
Pretty much.
They practically wear the same thing.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because I made West before I ever discovered Demon Slayer. Yes, he's pretty little feral boy.
I'm taking my time with this. I apologize.
No. Take your time. Take your time. Absolutely take your time. I'll probably save this real quick so that I could keep this meme forever. And then I'll just like doodle something else.
I'm taking great care with him.
Please do. I love him very much. Oh god, let me get rid of this meme. Boop. Alright.
Should I make him bigger?
You can. You want me to help color?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Bam.
Excuse me while I go get his color palette.
You put the base colors down and I'll do the highlighting and the shading.
Okay. Hold please while I grab colors. Oh god, he's so pretty. I love him. Okay. Yes, he has angry eyebrows, very much. But man, I latched onto this character so fucking fast when I saw him. Like, I legit went and bought the mask. Like, I never fucking do that. I never do that with, like, any other character. Like, never do I go, I'm gonna cosplay this person immediately. And then, like, I never fucking do that. And then he existed, and I was like, uh-oh. I need to cosplay you. And so I fucking bought the pig mask, so I have it, and it's sitting in my damn closet. And it was great that Tabitha ran the Lord of the Rings one-shot, because then I just essentially made, like, an orc version of Inosuke, and just used that as an excuse to use my mask.
I made that drawing.
Yes, you did, my smelly orc boy. Ah, man. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to play in this next game. I'll be sad if I can't, but you know. Unfortunately, our charity event happens in our holiday season, so I'm gonna be indisposed forever. Mm-hmm. Okay, we just got blue little highlights.
And speaking of, we're planning on something fun for.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This, yeah.
For Extra Life, yeah, we're gonna. Mm-hmm. How do we want to talk about it?
It doesn't matter. We don't have details yet.
Yeah, so, okay. So, essentially, I guess just talking about it in... No, that's not how that works. I guess was just, like, how we kind of sparked notes to Jesus. So, we're gonna do a special Extra Life stream, so it'll be a charity event on, literally on the day, like, on that weekend where Divine and Conquer is going to be hosting their Extra Life charity event. We're going to be coming on at the end of the night, our usual time, as always. And we're going to as we have it, for every viewer that joins us that night, me and Lynn are going to donate $1 towards our chosen charity, which I believe is always the Texas Children's Hospital. That's the one we always donate to every year. So we're going to be donating towards that. $1 for every viewer. I believe $5 to $10, like anywhere. It was like ballparked between $5 to $10 for every subscriber we get during our stream that night. And I think we're gonna have like a special like threshold for if you donate a certain dollar amount, and you let us know that, we will take a shot on because we'll actually have cameras set up for that night. So we'll take a shot on camera, and you can just watch this whole night turn into a shit show.
I am ready.
I'm so ready, and we're gonna like we're planning to have like a raffle for like we're gonna do a commission raffle. So people that are joining us live, you'll be entered in a raffle for our like between me and Lynn. We'll do a commission for you. Like we'll do as always. We'll do like art requests. We'll do we're gonna have like some drunk art games, and yeah,
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be fantastic. So that's what we have planned currently.
Mm-hmm.
We could add stuff. We might add stuff. We might subtract stuff as we get closer to the date. And if you always have input, feel free to let us know what we could do to make that night more magical for you all, because y'all are watching us. So I'm trying to get in. There we go. He's beautiful. Nipple.
Yeah.
Nipple.
So yeah, I'm excited for that. That's gonna be super fun.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. It's gonna be great. Boop.
I like how we're just like so concentrated, like always.
So concentrated on this boy. He's so beautiful. We gotta.
He deserves it.
He absolutely deserves it. Every bit.
I'm happy with how he turned out.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I'm on fire tonight.
You are just on a fucking roll tonight. I am so proud of you.
The alcohol. Let's be real here.
It's the alcohol. Boop. There you go.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Oh. Draw West with a Trixie bag over his head. Oh. West.
Does his best. Aww. There you hurt my heart. There.
Thank you. the important part. There he is. He doesn't quite understand where Trixie comes from, but, you know, his heart's in the right place. Wait, hold on. True West Gremlin stance. There we go. Perfect.
Nailed it.
Fucking nailed it. God, your shading looks so fantastic.
Thanks, I make it up as I go along.
You're welcome.
I mean, like, what?
No, I'm reading chat. Nipples on my Christian Minecraft server.
Yes.
Absolutely. I have a mutual on Twitter that there are like so. I guess to preface, in Overwatch, there's a specific character that people like to draw because literally half his tits hanging out, like on his canon costume at all times. So,
Nice.
I have a mutual on Twitter that whenever they would draw that character, they would instead of just drawing a regular nipple, they would make it heart shaped.
Oh, perfect.
And I'm like, I feel like Wes needs that.
Little pasties.
Little heart shaped pasties.
Is that what's going on?
I don't know. There we go. Beep. There, he's
Excellent.
decent. He's covered. He's decent. Oh, my big stupid himbo. I love him.
So
Yeah.
very, very particular about how I color. Again,
No, that's fine. It's
forever.
no. It's good. You have.
What?
I erased West, and all that remained was the nipple color.
And all that remains is
West just fades from existence, and all that remains is nipple.
What's his highlight color gonna be?
Do it in a do it kind of like in that same green like what his eyes are.
Okay.
I love him. He's so beautiful.
Handsome boy.
Oh, Shane.
What?
Just quoting for West. Why would I put heart-shaped pastries on my nipples? Those are for your mouth.
Grayson just is like, tell me about it.
Grayson, stop being gross. This is a family program.
Grayson can't help it. He just speaks his mind. Hey, his dad's not better at all.
That's how you spell. There. You can have this.
No.
Satan said, stop being nasty in my Christian server.
No. Nip. Some prime shading there.
Prime highlight on the nip, thanks.
No problem.
We know what
It
we're
needs to be
about.
done.
At Demiplanes and Doodles, we know what we're about. And that's nipple.
We're about them. I will not apologize for art.
Don't never apologize for art.
Okay, I think he's done.
He's done?
Unless I can actually like beef up that green color. There you go.
He's beautiful.
He is beautiful.
God, he's so pretty. Ugh. He's beauty, he is grace, he will headbutt you in the face.
Hooray!
Hooray, we did it! It's 1 o'clock.
We've done it. It's 2 o'clock for me.
Oh shit, you're in the future.
I like slept all day, so I am like
You're
actually
just
okay.
fucking wired.
Pretty much.
You're gonna be texting me at 5 a.m. like, and another thing.
Oh yeah, this thing. Let's talk about my childhood again.
It all started when I was a little bean.
When I was a bean.
To reiterate,
Yeah.
Childlin is like literally just
Bane.
A little bean.
Yes. Watching Lupin the Third and getting
6
ideas in my head.
years old. And then 6-year-old Vic was like this.
Hello. Perfect. I hope everyone likes this guy. I think.
Oh, for sure, definitely. I know some people that will be very happy to see him. Let me save him. He's beautiful.
I Doodles there. He's a good boy.
He's a very good boy. There we go. We did it. We done it. It happened. It's beautiful. He's perfect. Okay, so gotta cut it off here before we go on forever and ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we don't need that.
no. Oh God, no. We reach a point where stupid just gets worse. So thank you all.
For anyone on here who's not a regular viewer, we do this almost every Saturday.
Yes, we do this almost every Saturday until we decide that there's a Saturday where we're like, no. Which usually for us it's like life and personal things. So hey, I mean, but for the most part, almost every Saturday we are gonna be here. So for sure, we will see you next Saturday. I believe that is what we've agreed.
Yes, we're going to be doing steampunk, apparently.
We're going to be doing steampunk next Saturday, so join us next Saturday as we dive back into our... Should we build a steampunk crew? Oh, God.
I was thinking about that.
We'll
see. We'll ask
see.
the Alistair Discord.
Okay, we'll ask the Alistair Discord. Oh, my God, because I remember when we built an entire pirate crew. That was a night.
We made an entire tavern.
We made an entire tavern. We built an entire pirate crew.
We made a retail crew.
We made an entire retail AU. Good lord. That was some passive aggressive projection for me.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to join, hang out with us like all the time.
Yep.
Consider donating $1 to the Alistair webcomic on Patreon, and you can get access to our Discord.
Hell yeah.
Or if you just like listening to us chat and want to talk to us here, you can subscribe to our Twitch channel.
Yes. But other than that, you can always follow me, Orlin, on Instagram or Twitter, and we will usually post whenever we're going live, so follow us there, etc., etc. Check out our friends, Talon and Claw. They make wonderful wooden tabletop products. They've got dice, they've got DM screens, they've got dice vaults. Go look at them. You can use the code DivineConquer at checkout for 10% off. There's, while you have the chance, literally now, today's the last day. It is now Sunday. Go to their store. If you purchase anything that's $30 or more, you get a free spell slot tracker, which is awesome. And it's like all of their products are beautiful and amazing. So yeah, patreon.com/words.
So there it is.
Yep, there it is. You can also scroll down below and we got our link. So go check us out. Check out Alistair on Webtoon. It's going to be... Monday is the new chapter. Monday, chapter 6 is coming out, so look out for that. And yeah. So see you.
We've done it.
We've done it. We did it. We did the thing.
All of these pieces of artwork will also be uploaded on the Alistair Discord as well.
Correct. So, thank you all for watching. You are all amazing. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for chatting with us, giving us requests, and making me draw horrible memes. F. He doesn't know what that is.
Hold on.
It's literally West. He doesn't know anything. He is baby. Beans. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Now we're getting stupid, so now we have to leave.
Yes, we do.
I have to go tuck Lynn into her little tiny matchbox with the tissue paper.
Yes.
Yes. It's time for bed, Lynn.
Let's go.
I'm going to go shove you in my pocket. So, okay. Thank you guys. We'll see you all next time. We love you all.